Hello everybody and welcome back to the ESFL. It is Saturday night, people. ESFL 96 coming at you in your face this evening. Good evening and welcome to another night of excellent, high quality esports competition from the UFC 4 video game. My name is Bailey and thank you for joining us, and as ever on a Saturday, once again I am joined by the other man to the right hand side of your screen, Mr. Bruce Lee. Rob, how are you this evening, sir, and are you excited about this ESFL 96 card?
Oh, you know, I'm always excited to be here for these ESFL fights, Bailey, and especially with you and the audience out there. We got some PS4 bangers at the end of this card, but at the beginning, Bailey, and we got some good returning Xbox competitors like Cody Dank looking to, start that train, start that rhythm back to the contendership, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, since we've been mixing these cards together, mixing Xbox and PlayStation, we've got some, crazy talent on the card tonight. Only one newcomer, I think. Everyone else is a vet. Some great matchups between guys who have fought before, guys who have never fought before. Going to be a shuffling around in the rankings, I think, by the end of this one tonight. But let's take a look at the card because, let's see who's fighting tonight in the main event. Oh, there we go. In the main event, GOAT is taking on PrimeBoxer for the vacant PlayStation title. I do believe it is vacant. As Mr. There has been some talks of Mr. Romero retiring his ESFL belt. Well, I'll need some confirmation from the back for that, but I believe it's for the vacant belt for PlayStation in the co-main. Mr. Rayan taking on Pablo G, two other great vets in that matchup there, and then look at the rest of the top of this card. We've got Zayaf taking on the UFC 3 champ, the ultimate champion at the end of all said and done, Mr. Bathing Ash. What a tough test for Zayaf, but what a great comeback fight for Ash. Dabakin and Anza again on tonight as well. Great matchup, two vets there. Ed Parker making his return from the first time since October. We have Ed Parker coming back, taking on 1-0 Perseus. So Perseus or whatever. I think it was Perseus before, looking to get another upset that Ed Parker experienced last time he was out here. Ed trying to make a comeback before the big Epoch event. Rob, Epoch's coming, so these guys are trying to get some practice in. Wildlife 4D's taking on Bulldog there to kick a start on that main card. And then the prelims, which we're about to get on with. Xbox side of things, Clover is here, one of the IcyB boys taking on Showtime East. Legacy taking on Form Lurk, Unnoticed Legacy, ESFL commentator there and host. He's here tonight to compete. And Midwest taking on a tough, gritty, and always determined Cody Dank, who wants to get some rounds in, some practice in, make a statement tonight going into that afterwards. Dino MMA, Southpaw versus Trixie. I mean, top to bottom, we've got top 10 guys on the PlayStation side of things, top 10 guys on the Xbox side of things. It's a good night of fights, Rob. It's a good night of fights.
Oh, it's incredible. And another key matchup, Bailey, and to look out for is the Dabakin crossover, the Xbox champion, I'm pretty sure, coming over to face Anza.
Right, yeah. I mean,
that's going to be pretty insane. Unless the Beacon's just ranked 6. I mean, I'm not really sure what's going on there.
Well, it's interesting, because we don't have the PlayStation champ here tonight, but we do have the Xbox champ. Right. But the Xbox champ's not fighting for his. It's an interesting situation. But like you said, it's all to play for. If that belt's up in the air, as Romero said, if he has relinquished the title for the time being, it's all to play for. It's all up in the air. So there we go. But let's not waste any more time. These first couple of fights are ready. They are good to go. These boys have been waiting so patiently to get it on. And the two people kicking us off in the first fight of the night, IcyB Clover and who is it, Rob?
It is IcyB Clover versus the Showtime East.
The Showtime East.
And Showtime East has been struggling a little bit, Bailey, and he's 0-3. So he needs a win here, or he might be, backed out to some of the feeder leagues that you just dominate, Bailey.
Oh, right. Okay, sure. I mean, I'll take that. That's not true at all. Clover as well, 0-2 as well. So both of them, not had a great start to this season. There's always time to get a W on the board. I don't know what's happened. There we go. We had a bit of a weird picture there. But it's going to be at middleweight. The Whitaker pick versus the GSP pick. Showtime picking up GSP, looking to mix it up. Although we do know that Clover is quite a elite wrestler himself as well, Rob.
He is. He's calm in danger. He loves to control the pace. And like you said, he does have that elite wrestling. His losses are to Honest Jim and EK Maseo. And his camp, if you guys are unaware, IcyB stands for In Cold Blood.
Oh, we finally found out. That's a bit gruesome, that, isn't it? Uh-oh. Someone didn't change their broadcast. Hopefully, it's
Oh,
Showtime
no.
East recognizes it. Look, he's gone for the taunt. He might give him some chance. Showtime East is a good competitor. There we go. He's going to give him a second there. Hopefully he doesn't start unloading. That's it. Patient. Good sportsmanship there.
Oh,
Good
nice jab
sportsmanship.
Right
Oh, he's being cheeky. All right, and they're going to get it on. All right, there we go. All right, good show of respect. Right, there we go, boys. Let's get it on now. Let's get this good. First fight going here, baby. IcyB, like you said, Clover taking Whittaker in the red,
Whoa.
Showtime in the blue.
Boom.
Damn, beautiful.
Big takedown already.
Yes.
That was very nice.
Single leg,
aggressive.
high crotch, straight into it, wasting no time. Showtime is getting the game plan working for him. Going to try and wear that stamina, wear that body, wear whatever else he can, including this block
Nice
damage. Damn. Straight through, nice catch, like you said, right there by Clover. Like you said, the patience paying off, and patience not in the favor of Showtime East there, who tried to hit a quick backside sip, gets denied, and now ends up in this side saddle.
Yeah, and IcyB Clover holds that position now, still dropping some good elbows on East. He's trying desperately to escape, but unable to. Good control in this side saddle position.
He's kind of rushing things a little bit. That was a very well-timed bump, but he's still half stamina. Going to wait for that to recover before he tries to transition again. Nice inside fake now, outside fake to the sprawl. Finally hits the full guard. Nestles himself in there, back in this full guard position. But this is not what he wanted here, right? When he took him down, Rob.
Definitely not. And he is against the cage, so he just needs to defend himself here, use that cage to get up, but looks like he's just going to go down and fake a little bit more.
Maybe he's trying to build some momentum. Oh, almost triple fakes off the hip, but nice read by Clover. Just going to posture up straight through the fakes. Not worry about that, not have Showtime be able to defend that transition. There you got the full guard momentum into the half guard sweep. Now back on top, Rob.
Yeah, Showtime with a nice sweep. Postures up himself now, returning the favor. Nice right side, dominant ground and pound, but IcyB able to catch one and reverse the position there, Balian.
Yeah, it looks like he hit him a few times, but if you check the head health of Clover and the block during that sequence, because it was all off the same hand, it really didn't do that much damage. You really have to switch up left to right to maximize your ground and pound and break through the block. All right, I mean, Clover giving Showtime everything he can handle on the mat right now. Showtime obviously got that initial takedown off that single leg high crotch, but has been swept twice now. Manages to get back to full guard. He got a nice sweep off before, but Clover having none of it, choosing to transition instead of land more ground and pound after reposturing. And now East is doing a couple of fakes. He's not trying to rush himself up from this position, but this is just good, solid ground and pound from Clover, who's just taking advantage of this top position.
Oh, he goes up, gets the position. Good job by Showtime. Lands a nice shot and has the back. See if he drags him down. Nope, just going to knee him in the face and go back to the feet. Need a couple.
That's nice. 20 seconds left. We'll see who tries to push forward and score some last-minute damage. Clover there. Beautiful job. He pulled that right out, landed the beautiful body kick. Both men really just swinging for the fences, Rob, really. Oh!
A little bit of missing, a little bit of inaccuracy issues at the end, though.
I think there's a bit of lag going on. I think we can see that. So it certainly seems that way. That the quality is a little choppy. So there might be some lag both players are dealing with, which would obviously make the ground game difficult as well. So we might be seeing a result of that. Unfortunately, this is as the 2-1 matched up this evening. Moving on to the second round, you've got to think Clover's one up on this. Didn't really implement much of his striking game on the feet. Lots of ground and pound, planted his feet right there. Gets tagged.
Big shot.
There it is. 3 hooks to the body as well to follow up. And look at that stamina, Rob.
He's trying to throw a knee in the midst of being hurt, and IcyB almost took him out.
Man, you want to be careful with that same side head kick from Robert Whittaker. I mean, you want to be careful against anyone with that. This is very choppy here. We're trying to see this. Paws and palms flying all over the place. Right hand blocks again, stuck in with the left. Lots of forward movement.
This is a slugfest.
It is, but Showtime's just constantly pushing forward, Rob. He's not thrown a stationary strike in ages. He's going to walk into something if he fights like this, right?
Oh, 100%. He's already been walking into a bunch of stuff, Balian. Oh, nice uppercut.
I like how he got that knee in there after the failed takedown attempt. Now clinching, I like this. Mix it up a little bit for Showtime. Just get what he got to do. Lots of nice shots to the head. Can have half stamina when they break here. Unable to see this. If you are joining us tonight, this is the first fight of the night. ESFL 96. We are crowning a new PlayStation champion this evening. And we have many, many, many great fights coming up on the card for you tonight. This is just our aperitif to get us started.
Showtime really wants that takedown. He's just a little out of range every time. He's got to get a little bit closer to grab that leg. Oh, there it is. Is he going to get it? He does. Finally. The hard work pays off.
Oh, we're having a bit of lagging on my side, but maybe I'll try to get a refreshing in between the rounds. Sid, 2:30 left on the clock. Lots of fakes to the arm triangle. Uses that off the double to take the side control position. Nice work. We're going to see if Clover uses a bit of patience here, or what Showtime's game plan is. If he tries to deny, patiently look for the sub, but once again, he's been reversed, and he's going to end up on the back rope.
Yeah, IcyB now putting big shots on Showtime. Showtime needs to get that block up.
Oh,
Close there, Bailey, and he needs to be careful.
I mean, I love the commitment to the ground and pound from Clover. It's just damage. He's just looking to punish him whenever it hits the mat here.
And he's punishing him. That nose is busted, blood splurting out like a faucet from DayZ. I mean, this is crazy in here.
Yeah, that's a nice momentum sweep into the backside, over the top this time instead of going the opposite side. So he's mixing up these transitions, but Clover's always been able to sweep or get back to his feet.
Takedown.
This time, no knee, grabs it. Matt returns straight back down. He's got to hold position this time, Rob.
Ooh, unable to though. IcyB again and again sweeps Showtime, showing he is the better grappler and more ground pound from the side battle position.
I mean, this is bad for Showtime. I mean, with the GSP pick, you think he wants to implement that grappling, but we saw on the cards, the readouts at the start, the elite wrestling from Clover, and he's showing that wrestling right now.
100% doing very well with Robert Whitaker on the ground, outplaying a GSP player and a player in Showtime East that's known for his grappling. IcyB in control of this fight right now, Bailey, doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, good job again. You got to give 2 rounds to Clover. He's putting on a good performance. Remember, guys, that this is kind of a loser goes home bout at the moment, really. Clover is 0-2 this season, and Showtime East is 0-3. So, I mean, maybe it's loser goes home. We don't make that decision, but it has those feels.
100%. These cards are getting tougher and tougher. Big shots landing.
1, 2, 3. Triple hooks. Another one. Lead hand.
Clover.
I mean, this is all over for East here if he can't find a way to defend this.
He's eating shots,
he framed 2. So close with the frame. And Showtime, he's got to do something. He'll probably go for the sweep. Nicely read by Clover. He's going to reposture and try and finish off the fight right here. Here he goes. There we go.
He's blocking well.
Yeah,
he's blocking well, babe.
It's all on the same side there, Rob. If he'd have mixed it up, maybe something different would have happened.
Yeah, definitely. But he just loves that right hand. Maybe he thinks there's a little bit more pop in that punch.
He wants to let him up here. I mean, he's so hurt. 3-piece combinations all day, and Showtime's not moving his feet, Rob. He's just trying to plant. This is going to be it right here. It's how Clover wants to finish it, and if Showtime can do something spectacular. Oh, the 1, 2, 3 is just there.
Oh!
There it is. Oh, lead hook again. I mean, just kept going back to the body with that. And Clover just putting on a performance tonight.
Man.
On the feet, on the mat, just non-stop damage. Nothing too complicated. Stepping in, 3-piece combinations when the block was broken. Just fired in range. Used the speed of the combinations on the feet just to outspeed him, and then on the ground just kept reversing, taking top position and dealing damage, Rob. But I want to say congratulations to Clover. That's his first win in the ESFL.
Yeah, good job. Clover came out 0-2, back against the wall, and he used that ground and pound very nicely. Again, got the sweep, got the top control, and then postured up and landed big damage. Controlled him in the side saddle position. Very impressive there. And on the feet, he was dodging those. I mean, Showtime East was throwing some wonky flying knees from across the octagon and throwing head kicks, and then IcyB would just time him with those big overhands and land big damage, rock him, and then he gets the finish via ground and pound. Good job by IcyB Clover here in the Esports Fight League.
All right, I'm sure he'll be happy with that one. Gets his first win now, 1-2. And to be honest, it was a pretty good performance. Solid, didn't show any weaknesses, never put himself in trouble. Did well to consistently put out damage and finish off his opponent. So good performance. I didn't see any holes in the game. Did you? He looked pretty solid tonight. Right,
pretty dominant performance.
Here we go. We're going to move straight on to the second fight of the night, guys. We are still on the prelims for ESFL 96 this evening, and the next fight is another matchup of 2 veterans right here, Mr. Unnoticed Legacy and I-Form Lurk. They are ready, picking featherweight this time around, Rob. Oh, look how crispy and clean this one is.
Oh yeah, crispy and clean, just how we like it. Hopefully the crowd is going to be at an all-time high. This is in the featherweight division. Unnoticed Legacy ranked 23, 2-2. His 2 losses came against Dabakin. Oh, who was just picked right there? I totally missed it. I was on the scouting report.
iForm Lurk just picked up Anthony Pettis, and Legacy went with the Aldo pick.
Oh, this is going to be a very interesting kickboxing fight, hopefully.
Yeah, we love to see the Pettis pick. I mean, he's not too bad. Pettis does feel a little slow in this game, but it's, you know, you got to time things with Pettis. You have such a wide arsenal. You can really keep your opponent guessing, but if you try and fight with pressure, you know, it doesn't always tend to go your way. So it's going to be whether, I think, Legacy can keep the pressure and keep him backed up, or if Lurk can hit him with some crazy flying nonsense, you know?
Yeah, and I just want to say, iForm Lurk is actually, this is his debut. He earned it. He earned his spot in this fight by dominating the online rank scene, doing very well. So we'll see how he performs in the Esports Fight League with these bright lights are on him.
Now, are we watching this in slow motion? Like, what's going on?
Looks pretty good to me. He's getting him in the clinch.
I think something. All right, keep commentating it here, Rob. I'm going to do a refresh for the people at home here. All right, keep letting us know what's happening.
Yeah, no problem. Lurk's, you know, taking the back on the mat. They're both trying to get that grapple advantage, landing these little punches on each other. And here we go, the choke attempt, the rear naked choke, Balian by iForm Lurk.
All right, we're coming back.
All right. Aldo's going to be escaping pretty easily here. Good job by Unnoticed Legacy.
That's much better. All right. Yeah, Legacy's staying calm. iForm just going to use that submission attempt, maybe get a little bit of a point advantage with the refs right there. I mean, listen, he could crank on that a little harder. He might have been able to move into the armbar and find himself in a better position than side control here. But this is where he is. Legacy going to hold up. There's the butterfly, nice and easy. You got to be careful in Pettis' guard. Very dangerous. Committing to the ground, a pound, 3 shots, and he's up, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Unnoticed Legacy lets him up, lands a vicious switch body kick,
Ooh.
and then Form returns the favor.
Like it. Jump turning side kick as well, pushing him right back outside the inner octagon. Nice 3-piece combination though. Lurk just stood there and ate it. This is what I mean about pressuring with Pettis. You got to be careful, Rob, because he's just walking into everything right now, you know? He's not throwing a punch at all and getting hit, and now he's diving on a double leg.
Ooh, and in that clinch, laying some good damage with that knee.
Well, man, he's really just moving forward. Looks like he wants to grapple. Grabs this nice position. What's he going to do with it? Pushes him to the cage, takes the back, going to jump on. Nice work by Legacy to recognize he's going for the sub again. Going to trip him back now, though.
How do you deny that position, Balian, when someone's trying to drive you to the mat from the back?
I mean, that's just a takedown defense as far as I am aware.
So
believe,
L2, R2?
I think so. I think that's correct.
Because I always get murked by that.
Yeah, it's sneaky, right? Yeah, you got to be careful. I think that's
because you're worried about them jumping on your back. You're worried about a couple of things.
I think it really depends on who the opponent's pick, right? And you can see that Lurk's just trying to make this a grappling match, and he wants to use that submission advantage that he has as Pettis. But Legacy's no slouch, man. You know, he's good everywhere. He definitely knows enough to defend himself in these positions. And like you said, good reversal. He's back on top, but he's in Pettis' guard. There's the rubber guard right there. Maybe he'll stack his way out, one elbow, and gonna grab the stack. Nice and comfortable. Let's see if the ground and pound comes. No, he wants it back up, Rob.
Woo! Yeah, lands a nice spinning back kick as well. Oh, 1-2.
And this is Lurk is just walking into range. He's just walking into boxing range, Rob. I don't really understand why.
Yeah, he's not coming in with anything. He's just kind of walking in, getting tagged up.
Oh, right at the bell.
Both these guys landing those spinning back kicks and body kicks. So, very kick heavy.
Interesting round because it's very close, but Aldo, you know, Legacy clearly ahead on total strikes, significant strikes, but Lurk there, takedowns and top control. That's 2, like, you know, advantages each. It depends what they value more. 2.5 minutes is no joke of top control, plus 2 takedowns. I don't know, Rob. Who do you think takes it?
I mean, we have witnessed someone that has all 4 of the winning characteristics, and they've won or they've lost, so we don't know what's going on in there. Right. But no, Unnoticed Legacy definitely, I think, is in control of this fight. Nice
again. And he's got to, you know, he's got to be aware that Form is really looking for this back take position. He's got to move his head. Got to try and throw some straights down the middle, some uppercuts, plant his feet a little more, and stop him from coming in. I mean, that's why he's coming in. We talk about why he's just walking into boxing range, because he wants this position, Rob.
Definitely. Yeah, he wants to grab him, bring him to the mat, and now he's got his back. This is a pretty good position for Lurk right now.
I love it. I was going to say, why not go for an arm? And that's exactly what he's doing. I was questioning because the backside position there, you know, he keeps jumping on the back, going for these chokes. Now he's going for that arm, that joint lock. This is good work by Legacy. He's moving really slow. Lurk's just trying to predict here, Rob, but he's not actually... He would do better to follow him in this situation, don't you think?
Yeah.
Gonna roll to full guard.
I'm not really a submission machine, but I'll take your word for it there, Bay.
Oh, and more punches. No, I wouldn't be surprised if he got back up again. This time, going back into the full guard. Probably figures if we're going to grapple, let's grapple. Let me keep top position and try and do some damage if we're going to stay on the mat.
Ooh, now postured up. Unnoticed Legacy landing some good shots on Lurk.
I mean,
wow.
he just broke the block, and yeah, Lurk unable to do anything to defend himself. He gave up that posture, which will probably happen again. There we go. Boom. One shot to clear it up again. 2-3 hooks to the outside. Lurk not moving his head, trying to frame. Ooh. This could be it. So close. And this is what I mean.
Nasty ground and pound.
You can play guard all you want, Rob, you know, but like at some point, if you're taking this much damage, you got to get back up.
Right. Oh, starting out with 3 hooks. He's really mixing it up, keeping it away from a pattern so he can't be predicted. I like it.
Back to the feet again. Jump, spin kick.
Fast spinning back fist.
1, 2, 3.
Back kick.
Nice pull out with that L1 flick. Again in the clinch. Lurk definitely has his game plan for this one, Rob. Is this his debut tonight?
It is. It is.
Right, okay. Legacy trying
this
to counter.
This time he goes high. He jumps on his back and doesn't drag him down. So he's mixing it up.
He was looking for that before. It's going to be hard to sink this in with as low stamina as he has if he wasn't able to get it earlier.
Right.
This is a pretty simple pattern Legacy's doing. I mean, Legacy will switch it up if he needs to, probably, but this is just back, left, right, left, right.
Them corners.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to chase it down, though. I like the commitment to the sub from Lurk, but you can tell this is maybe someone who doesn't have a very well-rounded game, Rob, and is just trying to find that one path to victory that's worked for him maybe outside of the ESFL, but now he's here, it's going to be a lot more difficult for that to become a consistent route for him.
Are these submission attempts scoring in the judges' eyes, though? I mean, they're pretty close.
They are. I mean, that one definitely was a lot closer.
Letting them get it close.
Oh, but this is
shots, though.
That's all he needs, though, right? 10 seconds left. You play on your back for too long. No sub attempts from guard, though. I mean, he's got great subs from guard.
Pounding him. He's pounding him, Bay. He's pounding him.
He needs to play to the advantage of Perseus here and try and grab that triangle. It's a high-level triangle. Arm bars from the guard. We'll see.
Round number 3. Can Unnoticed Legacy put the nail in the coffin, or will he be brought back to the mat?
I mean, that's what I mean, man. It's just 1, 2, 3. You know, no block, no head movement from Lurk, and he's gone back to this clinch again. It's a strategy that has probably worked for him, but now he's here in the ESFL. It's going to be a lot harder to get this kind of a victory, you know.
Right. And there's deny.
He's going to watch the takedown this time.
To get used to it.
Double deny. Nice work by Legacy. Staying calm. He's going to go back in there again. He can just plant and throw. He knows that. If he leads with that straight, it's going to be a lot easier for him. There's a nice duck under for the double leg. Going to break on it. Takes the hips. Love it. Belly to belly suplex into the side saddle position. He can work an armbar from here. And he has got time to finish it still, Rob.
He does. Going to that backside, Bailey, and you think he's going to lock in a submission? Which one do you think he's going to pick?
Well, he can only really bulldog from here unless he puts the extra hook in. Denied, though, by Legacy because he knows that's the real submission threat. Doesn't get the backside here, and he might bulldog him. Let's see. No, he's going to wait. And no deny by Legacy. He might try and hit this sub straight away. Going to get the stamina back.
He flattens him.
A back flat this time. Let's see if a posture up comes from here, and it does. Legacy's going to be good. No, he needs to mix his hands up.
Throwing punches.
Let's see where Legacy tries to go here. Now he's going to hit the arm. I love it. It's going to be a little tougher, but he's staying on it a lot better this time. Just needs to stay composed and calm. Just follow the pattern. Legacy now mixing up the timing. Swinging right up, and then penduluming back and forward. Nice in rapid succession. It's going to be real tough. He does manage to roll him over, but it's going to give him full guard. And we're going to see...
And Aldo has some sick submission defense.
Ah, man. You know, if you're iForm Lurk, you got to read that single fake posture up. I mean, that's what 90% of players are going to do in that situation. Just one pump and posture to get it finished, and it's exactly what Legacy did. Going to have to camp that first fake and then wait for the commitment to the posture here. He'll probably do exactly the same thing again once he gets his stamina back. Momentum, no, doesn't get it. If he keeps faking, though, the posture will come. There it is, but he wants to stand up.
1 minute 30. And he grabs the clinch again.
Standing guillotine. No, he's going to jump on the back one more time. Hits the takedown. He's got 120. If he hits an armbar from here, he still has time to finish it. Let's see.
I'm so interested to see what the judges have to say.
Takes the back. If he can get a hook in, he'll go for something else. It'll be denied by Legacy because he knows it's coming. There we go. Here comes the spinning sugar. A liver shot right at the end. Oh, dear. He's going to get done here. Unless he's careful. Double back sit. Only because he had so much space in the octagon. If that was against the cage, we're in a different story right there. Trying to fire those knees through. See if Legacy tries to step in for one more. 1, 2, 3. Nice 1, 2 head kick.
1, 2, bang.
This could be it. He's trying to set it up, Rob. 1, 2. Oh!
Hey, what a shot.
Beautiful. Great job. All right. Love it. Jab. Jab. The block's still nice and low. Created some space. Put him against the cage with the jab. So there's nowhere to escape. Nowhere to sit out. Apart from that far side, which is exactly the side he threw that kick from. I like the finish. Good work by Legacy. Stayed calm. Did what he needed to do. Punished him. Ooh, jumping switch kick. Love it.
Oh, that was so nice. What a way to finish the fight by Unnoticed Legacy. And that was the first time we'd seen that kick. So
yeah, for
definitely
sure.
Very selective.
Yeah,
vicious finish.
He was probably expecting a flying knee maybe or something like that, right? I would have been. You get backed up to the cage like that, but just consistent damage from Legacy. Good job. Good work. Putting it on Lurk. And Lurk, unfortunately, not getting it done in his debut. You got to think, Rob, he might want to look to round out that game of his a little bit more when he's competing at this level, because you can have your, if you're a grappler, then there's nothing wrong with trying to look for the takedown and trying to get it. If you're a submission artist, that's what you are, right? Maybe that's what you are, but you're going to have to need to at least work on something like striking defense or striking awareness or of what can hurt you in certain situations, because it seemed that I-Form just kept running into shots he didn't need to. If he used some fakes, he could bait out some of that offense and help set the takedowns up. Some head movement would also help set those takedowns up. Legacy did a good job sticking to the game plan. Lurk, he got good submission attempts in there. I like the variety of takedowns he was able to hit. Unfortunately, just not a well-rounded enough game, I think, to compete with someone like Legacy.
Yeah, definitely not. Kind of just plotted forward and ate a lot of headshots and wasn't able to do anything with his takedowns. He did threaten with a lot of subs, but none of them were really close. I noticed Legacy was always in control of him, and it even seemed like he was letting him get to further stages to get to a better position. So he was actually in control while being defensive, which was very nice to see. And I noticed Legacy takes out a newcomer and moves on up. Okay. Good job. Good win.
All right. And just for some extra information, what what we're going to do is, because 2 fights down now, we've got a big fight coming up next. A name everyone likes to see, Mr. Cody Dank. So let's take a quick look at the fight card one more time. Perhaps for those of you who weren't here at the start of tonight, headlining GOAT 1099 or GOAT 1099 is taking on PrimeBoxer in the main event for the vacant PlayStation title. Romero 17 vacating the belt, 7-0, undefeated, undisputed. Vacates his belt here, so it's up for grabs tonight. We also have Dabakin making his debut, the former Xbox champ, taking on Anza right there on the card. That whole main card is stacked with Ed Parker making his return, as well as everybody else on that little thing right there. We've already had Clover, Showtime East, I-Form Lurk, and Unnoticed Legacy there in the bottom right for the start of these prelims. But coming up next, we've got Mr. Cody Dank looking to take on Mr. Midwest in a fight that's hotter than sin. Hotter than anything. And whenever Mr. Cody Dank's fighting, Rob, it's always fireworks, is it not?
Yeah, it's always a beautiful time to see Mr. Cody Dank fight, and he hasn't fought since the Grand Prix, and he's here with some sick hyperbolic training to really showcase what he's been working on here, Bailey, and against EK Maceo.
Wow, there we go. And I just want to say is that Cody Dank prestiging again? Has he gone from blue to red to now purple? For his ranking, it's just hidden behind our overlay right there, but you'll see it.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'm still on blue. I got to catch up. You know what I mean?
I'm on red, Bailey. Come on.
I haven't claimed my challenges. I've got loads of them.
Okay.
We'll be fine. All right. Taking a look at this fight, though, it looks to be lightweight. Well, we know Cody likes to shine. If he does take Conor McGregor, this is a bit of a switching game plan since last time we saw him here, Rob, because previously we saw his Tony Ferguson used to full effect, but he's out against EK's Maceo tonight. Interesting matchup. Of course, those EK guys well-rounded, but what have we got on the scout report, Rob?
We got EK Maceo, ranked 28th. He's filling in on short notice ladies and gentlemen. His losses have come against Dino MMA and Blake Tyler. He's good range. He has great range management. He's very well-rounded, and he's got some heavy hands, which I guess could be in the scouting report, but that kind of depends on your fighter. But Cody Dank, ranked 16th. He was in the Grand Prix. He hasn't fought since the loss to Slick Colt. Pressure boxer, finisher, high-level jiu-jitsu, streamer, and content creator, and a very handsome young man. Cody Dank looking to make a splash in the Esports Fight League.
All right, well, we'll see here if Cody Dank can show up tonight, as he has done so many other times before. Interesting and tough matchup ahead of him right now. In EK's Maseo, very, very suave. Very tricky.
Ooh, that's
great head movement. I love it already from Maseo. And he's not even initiating any offense yet, Rob. He's just trying to pull out Cody Dank, leading with a straight left. Good way to stop that pressure as well. I love it. Maseo's snapping these shots as Cody's pressure's trying to break through that block.
Yeah, 100%. That straight from Dustin Poirier, EK Maseo is really helping. He's popping Cody on the way in, and Cody's kind of trying to come in and overwhelm him with that Conor McGregor boxing style,
you gotta be careful,
which is a good way to play him.
That block is going down for Maseo right there. It's going down, down. And that's, you know, he's moving his head, but he's not moving his feet, Rob. He's moving his head, but not moving his feet. So even if he does slip, he's still there to be hit. Beautiful timing on that. I love this. The shot selection, blimey, from Maseo, but he's taking a lot of damage here.
Oh, yeah. Cody is coming forward, land that hook with that straight, and EK is just having a hard time getting out of the way of it.
Oh, man, that uppercut is there for Cody. He sees you level change so well. There it is. Hey. Just as I said it, man.
Another one.
He's got eyes like a tiger. Double body shot comes up top with the lead hand. Doesn't break through the block now. Diving on the double leg. He's going to take it. Right there.
Interesting.
Ground and pound.
Yeah. Cody Dank mixing it up. Making EK Maseo think of multiple avenues.
All right, nice job recovering guard. Going to push down, take full guard once more. Hip fake. Another hip fake. Will we see a posture from Cody? Maseo just waiting here, Rob.
He is being patient.
Oh.
Cody's not being patient. He's being aggressive. He's being aggro.
Nice frame. Double fake, double hip fake.
Ooh, gonna get this one though, Bay.
I like it. Good work.
Yep.
Punch fake, and then into the sweep. Fit on the hips immediately. He's canceling that, and now trying to try the opposite side arm drag. Now, oh, I love it. Foot on the hip fake, opposite side arm drag fake, and then the foot on the hip get up. Good work by Cody.
Most definitely, Cody is well adept at getting back to his feet. Lands a vicious leg kick right there on EK.
That uppercut is just money for him, Rob. He is just planting and believing in that thing. Another level change.
Another takedown.
I love it.
Go.
Yeah, that's a good job. He dived on that beautifully, got underneath the lead hook, shot that low single, and snaps it.
Now with a little bit over 40 seconds left, he's in control. He's already got a rock. Round is in the bag. Blood coming out of the face of Dustin Poirier. Now inside control, Bailey. Let's see what he does from here. Lands a nice elbow.
Nice elbow indeed, as he is well known for. But not really. I don't know why I said that, but good pressure from Cody. I mean, I liked what Maseo was doing. You could tell he's trying to fight patient and kind of absorb some of that storm, but he was just getting tagged a little too much. I'm just going to hit everyone with a refresh right here, guys. So just give me a second, because we're having a bit of quality issues tonight. I want to make sure that you guys get the best stream possible.
All right,
thank you so much. Make sure that is the case here. We'll make sure it is. All right.
We appreciate that, Balian. It looks like an uppercut was just landed in the replay.
And we see the leg kicks on the outside from Cody as well. This is better, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Balls of the feet ready to go. So not much stamina loss from Cody despite the output. Maseo leaning on that defensive side of the game plan. That might just be how he fights. But against someone like Cody, he's going to find ways to hit you. Beautiful job from both men trying to set up those head kicks.
Switching lead head kick, almost landing.
Cody loves
it.
He's really
putting on pressure with that double jab. Double jab straight. So nice.
Real nice. Maseo going back to the teeps. I will say Maseo's done a good job with the straight left, and the teeps needs to get back to it. You know, stop that pressure. That straight left beats that jab if you can time it and time when Cody's throwing, but Cody's doing a real good job of exiting and entering at different timings and different speeds.
Definitely. And EK really looking for that head kick. Lands that Puts a lot of damage on that block,
Look at
but
that.
unable to break through that head health. Look at that head health on Cody Dank right now. He has not taken too much damage in this fight.
I mean, look at this. He'll double jab and then do nothing. Maceo's like pull countering and then slipping, expecting a follow-up after the double jab, but there's just nothing there. And then he follows it up with the straight left and then comes back in beautifully. What a... Oh, Cody looking so clean tonight, so clinical, real patient and confident. You know, he's just double jab. There's nothing. Double jab, there's nothing. And Maceo's trying to bite on all of these entrances, and then he hits him with something. You know, there again, look, see? Beautiful work.
Definitely. It's Conor McGregor is very well in sync with the type of game plan that Cody likes to employ. And now EK looking a little confused out there. How is he going to do this? He's trying to throw out those feints. Oh, he's throwing pop shots at him. Leaning straights, leaning jabs, and then tries to get him with that head kick.
Well, there's a nice straight. Again, that straight left will stop that double jab. And you know, if it's double jab, Maceo needs to move his head first. You know, don't take it on the block. Get the head moving early.
I'm liking these snap jabs.
Oh, dear. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. He's got him against the cage. Another takedown.
For a takedown. Interesting.
Oh, he's not going to get that. And there's the posture up. Denied. He knows how low the block is, Rob, and there's not much head health damage that needs to be done in this situation.
Oh, he's throwing bombs.
Back to full guard.
That head health is blinking on Mateo. He's so hurt right now.
He is, and Cody's in no rush to get this finished either. Side control position now. They're just waiting. I wonder how many of these competitors are playing on their new consoles this time around, Rob.
Ooh, and I wonder how many frames they're getting on their new consoles. Oh no! A controller disconnection.
I think they're okay. They're both moving. Oh! Oh, that's the head kick. Ready?
Oh, what an uppercut. Nasty by Cody Dank.
Oh, right hand. I mean, Cody's timing is just so nice. He times everything so beautifully.
He does. He's clinical out there. He's like a sniper at these shots.
Oh, I mean, that's just... Oh, my God.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean...
He's teeing up, alien.
He's teeing off, and he's doing it so well. He'll throw, wait for you to react, and then come straight back in. Oh!
Oh! Anderson Silva, I mean Cody Dank with a front head kick to the face. KO, flatlined.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Cody looking better than he's ever looked. Maceo came in looking, you know, clinical, patient, technical, but Cody just picked him up. I mean, look at that. That's the story of the fight, Rob. Just getting him to bite on everything he threw. You know, it was double jab, wait for the head movement, jab, wait for the head movement, double jab, and then the straight, and then a lead hook and an uppercut, and then double jab and nothing. It was just in and out, fake you, taunt you, poke you, prod you, make you swing, make you commit, make you slip, and then punish you when you least expect it. Break rhythms all over the place in that performance right there. Great fight.
Most definitely. He had EK Maceo's brain on overload. It was steaming. He didn't know what was coming, when it was coming, where it was coming, and Cody Dank was landing with accuracy, precision, and a well thought out offensive onslaught. I mean, when he thought he was going high, he went low. When he thought he was going low, he went high. And like you said, he comes out with that double jab. He does nothing. EK was just lost that fight, and Cody Dank slaughtered him and made a huge comeback fight, going to 3-1 now, and looking very nasty with that Conor McGregor pick. Good job by Cody Dank.
For sure, definitely. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, Cody looking good. Like he said, he hasn't competed since he was fighting in the Grand Prix tournament. Didn't necessarily go his way. And I think Cody's definitely a player who feels he has a lot of skill and sometimes, you know, might beat himself up a little if he doesn't perform as he would like to. But I can say right now he performed very well in that fight. That's only going to motivate him further. And I don't know if he's in Project Epoch, but if he is, it'll be a good experience and time with him around. And he looked dangerous right there, Rob. I mean, he looked real dangerous going forward in that fight.
Whew, he looked nasty, Balian. He looked disgusting. Can't wait to see him again.
That disgusting. You know, this is a man with feelings. You don't have to say he looks disgusting, Rob.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Just kidding, of course.
Forgive me.
He meant it in the disgusting way he destroys his opponents, of course, right?
Exactly.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Okay. Speaking of disgusting people, no, that would be a good segue, though, wouldn't it? Here's Dino. No, Dragon.
That would.
The next fight.
Whoa.
I know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what he looks like, so it's fine. Anyway, right. Dino and Pablo are up next. They are set to compete in the featherweight division. These are two men who have fought each other many times here, Rob.
Oh yeah. Rank number 18, Dino. 4-4. Last week, he defeated Jamie Bucks by KO in round number 2 using Dan Hooker. People are wondering, Balian, if motivated Dino is back. They've had some questions of motivation. He's been a little distracted, but now there's rumors around the ESFL that he is ready. He's grinding. He's sweating on those thumbsticks, and he's a technically sound striker, solid takedown defense, creative clinch combos. But he's going against Pablo G, ranked number 10, Balian 2-0. In his last fight, he knocked out Papa Lima in round 1. Oh, no. Pablo G asked for this fight, and there has been a lot of trash talk both ways. This is a grudge match.
Yeah, I love it. And you know, Dino's ready with the taunts as well. Dino always someone who shows flashes of brilliance. Sometimes doesn't go his way. Like you said, though, might be motivated. I mean, you've got to show up and put the hours in. You know, these guys who are 6-0, you think they just are that good and they show up to fight? No, they practice. They put the time in. You've got to, you know. And here they are already swinging. Yeah, Pablo looking incredibly accurate right now with the straight to the body and the rear uppercut. Nice slip straight, but immediately caught and countered by the right hand of Pablo, who tries to dip and throw it over the top again.
Yeah, he's really looking for that dip, right hook. Ooh, tagging the body now, Bay.
Great way to
Max
stop.
Holloway's so good.
Yeah, with that
with
straight.
Those voluminous combos.
I was going to say, great way to stop the pull counter. You dig that straight to the body, you know?
Well, yeah, definitely.
And they're just slinging in the pocket. Nice slip with the lead uppercut with the straight. Came back with the lead hook to the body as well. Oh,
slipping. Got to be careful not to get predictable.
Oh, just tagging each other.
Bang! Woo! Uppercut lands.
Yeah, Dino's landed the uppercut a few times. He's really looking that off that rear hand. Pablo's going to eat at that if he keeps committing to the body. Nice slip straight over the top, though. I mean, Southpaw v Orthodox is just so good right now in this game because the rear hand slips are just so devastating. So, you know, it's bad for both guys when they slip and throw that rear hand. The uppercut of Dino and that right hand of Pablo.
Bang! They are catching each other at those rear hands, but I think it is Pablo getting the best of these exchanges right now. Max Holloway using a little bit more footwork and landing a little bit more accurately.
I would agree, but, you know, he doesn't have the power that Dino has, so he needs to land almost twice as much if he wants to compete shot for shot, Rob.
Twice as much? Wow.
Well, maybe not twice,
Conor
but,
McGregor
you know.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh! Beautiful duck.
Slipped in beautifully there, and now Dino back on the attack, trying to find a home. Nice three-piece this time after two followed up two pieces. Jab straight again. Right hand breaks through the block, though, from Pablo. Looking good off the back foot. There's a straight. Lead hook misses. Both just using that as the feeler now. They've abandoned the jab, Rob. Lead hooks all day.
They have. That rear hand for both these guys has been money. Now it's Dino going to the body. 1-2. He's got him against the cage now, Balian. Oh, he's putting damage on, like you said, those double barrel shotgun punches that Conor McGregor possesses are now paying dividends.
Beautiful. Beautiful work. I mean, that was just every shot on point. Accurate pull counter. Saved himself there with that beautiful pull counter uppercut. And man, I mean, Pablo looking so good right now. Just trading.
Yeah, look, they're slinging. It's a gunfight.
Back against the cage again. They do have 20 seconds left in this first round. They're just trading rear hands. Double jab straight to the body. The right hand again. Pablo really trying to loop that in. Oh, he caught him with it. Oh, slip straight. Oh, he's down. Oh, my God. The speed. These two are both so good at counterpunching. And not just counterpunching. Counterpunching in the chaos, Rob, you know?
Yeah, like, yeah, of course. I mean, one guy has the other hurt. I think it was Pablo had Dino hurt, and then Dino slips and throws a slip straight. Hurts Dino. I mean, this is crazy.
Just trading jab, rear hands now. I don't know if this is the one's going to go the distance there. The right hand landed, but the counter shots followed up there. There's the head kick over the top, snap down, and here comes Pablo pushing forward Dino, excuse me there.
Dino's coming for it.
Ooh, bait out the pull counter. No, there's another slip as he tries to fire the straight right to keep it off him. Jab right hand again. And you know Dino's looking for that slip left as well. Pablo's going to have to do something that's not involving that straight right, or he might get slipped and caught. He's probably looking to dip himself. They're both looking to charge that rear hand, Rob. You can tell. You can tell there's the left hand of Dino. Double shots to the body. Coming forward with the lead hook. And now this could be all she wrote. On top, pounding him out. He's got blocked, but will it be enough? I don't think it will. And there's the finish.
Bang, bang, bang. Dino with Conor McGregor.
What a gunfight.
I know, Bailey. That was so exciting to see. Man, that rear hand was both gentlemen's main weapon of assault. And then you saw some adjustments. You saw some head kicks mixed in. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, both guys had great combinations, you know, and really did a great job counter punching. But Dino managed to pull it through and pull it out, staying composed. I mean, when he had him hurt in that second round, he stayed on him, Rob, did not let him up. And you think how close he was to losing that fight, that beautiful, like, 6-punch combination that was landed, you know, towards the end of the first round. Every punch accurate, spot on, and ended in a knockdown. It was really close. You know, Pablo shouldn't be down on himself. He just went toe-to-toe with one of the best. And Dino, he may be motivated, but, you know, he's out on top again. 2 wins in a row for Dino. It's got to give him some confidence moving forward.
Definitely. He took out a 2-0 undefeated, ranked number 9 in the world, prospect, contender, I guess you would call him, at ranked 9. And now Dino, 5-4. Moving on up, people have said the motivated Dino is back, and it looks like he is. And now this sets him up for a pretty big fight in his next contest. And Pablo showcasing some good skills, moves down to 2-1, but you know, an exciting fight. They put on a show for the Esports Fight League audience tonight.
I agree, they did. It was a very good show. I enjoyed the show. I hope everyone else enjoyed the show.
I do too.
Good.
I mean, how could you not? How could you not?
Well, exactly there. Right. Okay. We're going to move swiftly on because the next opponent is, you know, very swift, or formerly was swift. Formerly Swift Tricks. Now Southpaw Street taking on. Oh no, Trixie. No, that's my bad. Southpaw was Southpaw. Trixie was Swift Tricks, but it doesn't matter because now next up, I think this is the headliner for this undercard. Right. We'll be moving on to the main card after this. Our last Xbox fight of this card, ESFL 96. And we have, we have Trixie taking on Southpaw.
Trixie taking on Southpaw. It's going to be in the welterweight division, ladies and gentlemen. This is the upper echelon of the Xbox bracket. You have Southpaw, 4-1, ranked number 3. He wants to earn a rematch with Suave Jamie after their close fight last week. He takes a balanced approach. He likes to go where the fight takes him. He's not afraid to go to the ground. But he's facing ranked number 2 Trixie, 5-1. He has wins over names like Brand New Mac, Dino, Peyton, Prioxis. His only loss is to Dabakin, who's fighting later on tonight in the PS4 side of things. He has been the comeback king of UFC 4. And remember, Bailey, he's even dangerous when he's losing, but in his last fight, he dominated. Trixie is the real deal. This should be a crazy fight to see who the next number 1 contenders will be.
I was going to say, they both are the real deal, right? They're both number 2, number 3 in the world. Only 1 loss each this season. Both taking out multiple high-level opponents. I mean, this is going to be fireworks right here. We've got Trixie in the red gloves. No, Trixie in the blue gloves. And Southpaw in the red. I like the mirror match. Trixie on the back. Nothing doing.
Nice straight.
1-2. Ooh, straight to the body, really taking away the head movement there. We're seeing this adjustment in the meta right now. Nice duck underneath the hook, though, from Southpaw.
Beautiful. These guys are just standing in the middle, trading. Nice leg kick there.
Really planting his feet. I mean, you know, that's definitely, you know, the most powerful way to punch it, and we've seen it be so effective. Nice work moving forward this time. Almost using a switch to close the distance off that lead hand, but Trixie doing a good job floating on the outside, taking away that planted stance of Southpaw. Good head movement from both fighters, Rob.
Definitely. Now the clinch being grabbed and a takedown because of it. Good job by Southpaw. And then dodges the kick and jumps on him. Good job by Southpaw.
There we go. The adjustment. We're seeing it. Nice switch to the body, but Trixie takes that on the block. Returns with his own. Oh, right hand landed in that chaos there for Southpaw. They're both like stepping in and changing their levels over the top of that right hand. It's working out for both of them.
Big bombs right there.
Oh, beautiful. Slip straight. Oh!
Hey.
Another takedown.
Now Trixie on top.
See what he can do right here, landing those short shots to the body. Tries a pass straight away with no setup. Should be an easy get up here. Oh, I spoke too soon. Great control there on the top by Trixie. Dragging him back down. That's the down flick on the stick. Again, reads it. Now half stamina for Southpaw. Going to take some shots to the body. Still trying to get an instant pass on the half guard with no fakes to set it up. Now we see Southpaw working that triple leg fake before he can hit the momentum sweep or the setup for the sweep. Trixie wisely posturing up and now back to the feet.
Yeah, now it's Southpaw in control of the center of the cage, but he's backing up. Trixie regaining control. This is very back and forth. Nice left hook lands.
Oh. Man.
Woo! Good slip hook.
Oh man, Southpaw's so comfortable in this pocket once it comes here. Really likes to plant and throw from his stance. Whereas Trixie's trying to, enter and exit a range. He's throwing shots outside of jab range and trying to step in. Where Southpaw's really only throwing those punches and kicks when he's in range. Oh.
What a flying knee.
Oh, that was that crane kick, but it morphed into that knee right there.
Right. Man, this is so even right now.
Oh,
nice 1-2.
Trying to spin back. The head health dropping for Southpaw. He ate all of that on the chin. Tries to come back with a lead hook. Gets whiffed.
Hey.
Right hook gets stuffed as well. And there it is. Lead hook straight line. Damn, he sunk him like a battleship. On top, pounding him out. He might finish it 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the round.
Saved by the bell, possibly. Oh my goodness. That was a devastating combo right there. It was almost over. Oh, there it was. That was a little bit earlier in the round. That straight lead hook. Bang. Oh, was that straight? Was that a straight uppercut straight? Pop, pop, pop.
And here we go. Ready for the second round, I think. Right, here we go. Yeah, it's been too chaotic so far. This is the top of the prelims tonight, guys. Main card coming up for ESFL 96. We're crowning a new PlayStation 4 champion tonight. Trixie again banging that right hand, trying to return from Southpaw. Right there, Dex under the head kick's not there. Nice fake. He pulled it beautifully. And again, this step in right hand. They're both trying to loop this over the top, Rob. Nice trading. Again, trading.
The trading has been all night. I love it. They're putting a lot of pressure on each other's block.
So much boxing in this fight as well right now. Both content to just throw those hands. Both now mirroring each other with a double jab. So close. First mistake will probably cause it. There's a right hand and the uppercut.
He ran right into that uppercut, but he had his block up.
I like Trixie's back here against the cage. First round, he tried to jump on the back. Now taps the ankle. And he's on the back here. Half stamina, though, for Trixie. Southpaw not going to transition. They're both trying to fake right here. And this is this undeniable fake I've heard about. I can't remember if it was Trixie that Twitter DM'd me last week when I saw this. And they told me how to do this, Rob. It's a very, very cheeky move. It requires some special technique to fake that full guard transition like that.
You're gonna have to teach me there, Bay.
I don't know if I can even do it, dude. It's a lot of buttons, you know. All right.
Now Trixie back on top.
Arm triangle fake for the good pressure. Going to step over to side control. Comfortable here, I think, Rob, with 2 minutes left on the clock. Nice deny.
Trying to get that side control, and he gets it. Good job by Southpaw.
Pulls him on down, right back into side control. Shots to the head. And now Southpaw taking that full mount. Nice job stepping over. Going to posture after the one shot. Going to posture up as well. Land some damage, but nice cover by Trixie. Going to try and hit that leg lock. He's rolling for the knee bar right here. Oh, no, excuse me. It's a heel hook. And now the battle begins. The 50-50 position. Trixie trying to track Southpaw down. He's doing a good job pulling left and right. Doubling up on the left. Tripling up on the left-hand side. Quadrupling on the left-hand side. Not backing out yet. Now sliding to the right. Good job working out of that by Southpaw.
Yes, sir. Southpaw has time to work now. 1 minute on the clock. Let's see what he decides to do.
Trading these shots on the ground. Trying to win that striking numbers advantage throughout this round. More arm triangle fakes. Tried to hit the full mount. Not having it this time. Trixie makes a read. Tries to pommel under for that big sweep. 30 seconds left, Rob. He still went for it.
Southpaw's having none of it. Good control on top by Southpaw. And now postured up. Landing some ground and pound. Some good ground and pound, Bailey. And
big shots here. Right through the block. 10 seconds left. Not enough to finish it. Going to count big on the judges' scorecards, though. 2 rounds down. Close rounds. Wow. Look at the control time. Almost even. First round very close as well. I think Trixie might just be ahead, Rob.
Could be. Round number 3. Big round for both these guys. Rank number 2, rank number 3. A lot on the line here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Southpaw do that 1-2 uppercut. Trixie ducking every time after that 2-piece combination there. Oh, Teep coming up the middle. Oh, again he's ducking every time. We see if Southpaw makes that read. If he follows up with a lead uppercut, that could be all she wrote.
Oh, nice lead hook by Trixie.
It's right there for him. Yeah, and he's firing back as well.
Oh, nice movement. Oh, they're all over the place right now. Good movement for both guys.
Oh, nice shot to the body. Good adjustment. 1-2 breaks the timing of the switch kick.
Hey.
Can't follow up though with the 3.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
man, such an even fight.
Yeah, it is. Oh, here comes Trixie.
Just planting his feet, not moving. And that's what we've seen Southpaw do all fight. Plant and try and throw. And that's worked for him a lot, but it does also put him in this position where if he's not moving out the way, Rob, Trixie can just keep following up with these shots.
Yeah, Trixie's got a little bit of momentum in his third. He's got Southpaw moving all over the place. He runs right into his hooks. Oh, now body shots, Bailey.
Oh, beautiful. Almost got 3 in there as well. Southpaw eating these leg kicks just to mix up the attack. It's going to cause a bit of confusion. That head elf is flashing now. Robin's down low. The block's low.
It's all Trixie.
He's trying to
Southpaw
split it up.
Oh,
Oh!
Bailey and Trixie in the third round came alive, lit that fire, and just did not stop throwing combinations. And he turtled up his opponent.
I mean,
He turtled up Southpaw.
he turtled him up. I think we saw the difference there during that round. Southpaw still committing to this style of planting, slipping, and ripping, which to be fair had worked for him very well throughout the fight. But when your block is super low, you come in, take a few shots, maybe you slip some, you don't move your feet, so you're still there. Trixie just re-entering to tee back off on him. And eventually you could see that block dropping, Rob. It dropped, and then we saw the flying knee come out, and that caused the massive vulnerability spike for the damage, for the clean knockout with a left hook. Good plays.
Yeah, now
Win for a Trixie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then now Trixie, ranked number 2, beats a dangerous ranked number 3 Southpaw, who was 4-1. Now Trixie moving to 6-1, Bailey, and this guy is on a roll right now. We could see him possibly fighting for a title later on in the timeline, and it's going to be very exciting because Trixie's fighting very high level. That third round was exquisite, a beautiful masterpiece performance by Trixie in a very closely exchanged fight until that round number 3. They were very, very back and forth. So exciting fight.
It was, yeah. Both
card has been lit.
Both men were able to implement some sections of their game plan, but I think the planted feet of Southpaw kind of ended up being his detriment in the end. But I understand, sometimes you want to plant because you don't want to give space. You don't want to let the pressure push you backwards. So obviously sometimes you need to set your feet. But there we go. Anyway, moving on to the main card now. We have plenty more excellent fights coming up for you. A 5-piece main card. Let's show the people in case they didn't see. As you say, and if you didn't know, well, you know, you're about to find out and hit it with the now you know. But let's have a look at the fight card coming up now. We're on the main card. We've got WordLife 4D taking on OG Bulldog coming up in just about 20 seconds after that. Ed Parker making his return against Perseus. Dabakin taking on Anza. Zayaf taking on a Bathing Ash here as well. And Rayan Popadoc in the co-main leading up to that new PlayStation champion. Will it be PrimeBoxer? Will it be GOAT? 1099. That fight is, as you put it earlier this evening, Rob, disgusting. But now we will jump straight on over to this next fight. These two men have been chomping at the bit. It's OG Bulldog taking on WordLife 4.
Yeah, and OG Bulldog, you know, he's ranked 18, 2-2, even right now in the ESFL. He has been campaigning for a fight for so long, and finally he's got his shot again at the early portion of this PS4 bill. And he's got a balanced style, aggressive wrestling, heavy top control. This guy is a very good fighter, but he is fighting against WordLife, who's fighting out of that 4D camp. WordLife is a clinical fighter, high level striking, not afraid to brawl, has all the other pieces to his game, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, but he is 2-3. WordLife has lost his last 2 bouts, and his most recent loss was to Crooks 209, and we all know how good of a fighter Crooks 209 is. So both these guys have fought the best of the best, and now they have another moment to make their rise in the ESFL. Bailey, who do you think is going to take this one?
I don't know. I mean, I want to see what the game plans are from both fighters when we come out here. They're both good grapplers, but they're both taking Conor McGregor. So in a fight like this, it's about the mistakes once again, and also a bit of game plan adjustment on the fly, depending on what your opponent comes out with. Is it going to be pressure? Is it going to be counter-fighting? Is it going to be head movement? Is it going to be slip and ripping? But we're seeing the double jab from Bulldog immediately, and the pressure from him as well.
And they're just going to grab that clinch. Oh, he's throwing bombs right now.
Yeah, planting, setting those feet, pushing back with a jab. Not much return from WordLife. He seems to be being quite clinical, or technical I should say, with his choice of defense, using that jab to stick him on the entry, but that's not going to have the stopping power to stop him from just doing that. But nice sit out on the far side, gets away from the left hand of Bulldog with that uppercut. Again, digging the body with a jab.
Yeah, we're seeing WordLife take a more elegant approach to this fight, trying to stay off.
I like that.
That center line, you know, uses movement to get out of the way, and Bulldog's coming forward and just trying to land 4 pieces.
Yeah, it's very subtle, but WordLife is using the R1, R2 step out, you know, frame when he's exiting here, which creates that space a little bit faster.
Oh,
the problem is,
beautiful.
Look at the block of WordLife.
Oh my gosh. What the heck happened?
I mean, he just he's just taking all the shots of Bulldog, and there's the head kick as well. This is what I mean. You know, you can be passive, you can defend, but you're going to get chewed up if you're not throwing back and giving your opponent a reason to not come forward. And Bulldog is just trying to work him right now and work that block as well.
This is terrible for WordLife. His block is pretty much gone, Bailey, in the first 2 minutes of the fight.
Yeah, as much as he wants to fight calm and patiently, unfortunately the meta showing to be the way to play with pressure boxing from Bulldog, who's just marching him down. As technical as WordLife is being here, Bulldog is being methodical and, you know, economical enough to just put these strikes through, and now WordLife having to turn it up himself, Rob, to keep him off him.
Yeah, he's throwing that jab overhand, which is working pretty nicely to keep Bulldog off of him. Now he's throwing combinations, but it might be a little too late. These blocks are not blocking the way they should.
Yeah, good job sitting out with the movement. He's going to need more of that because he can't take these shots on the block. Nice jab into the turning side kick. He's going to have to keep touching up that body of Bulldog if he wants to stop the pressure. He eats the uppercut, though, which is not going to be good for him either.
Definitely not. And Bulldog's still just in his face, throwing
no block.
Against the cage, Bay.
Now Bulldog looking to put the show to bed. There's just no block left, you know. Just no block for WordLife. That's it.
No block
That's
left.
it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, he slips.
How did he survive?
He slipped this straight, Bailey, and what a move by WordLife.
Well, he's in a bad way, and I appreciate, you know, the slower pace he came out with. He was trying to be real technical, but unfortunately, Bulldog just able to Bulldog his way through this first round. and it's going to be very, very tough for Word Life to find a way back in the second.
Yeah, with that block just distinguished by the flames, or excuse me, that wouldn't make any sense. But you know what I mean. That block has been just destroyed by the bombs of Bulldog in that first round. Somehow, some way, I don't know, maybe like a huge head kick landed, or maybe Word Life was just standing there trying to hold his block.
He was, the thing is, I mean, like, they both landed 50% of their shots. They both threw and landed 50%, but, you know, Bulldog threw double the strikes. He threw about 120 and landed 50%. Word Life threw 60 and landed 50%. And the stamina is exactly the same. So, you know, it's just not advantageous, unfortunately, for Word Life to fight like this, because he's just taking twice the amount of punishment.
Right. Oh, and now finally Word Life just needs to come back and throw a little bit more and trade. I can't just take so much of this damage. He needs to relax, find his center, and start throwing back.
Unfortunately, it's a bit too late, I think, Rob. And there's the head kick.
Bulldog with the bullseye!
There we go. Finishes it off. 2 short shots. That backside position. Devastating ground and pound from there. Really choose the block. Because you can only strike with one hand. And you know, switching between left and right helps break through the block. Well, you can't switch between hands. So the adjustment to that is already made by the game. And it just does so much damage to the block and head health. Great job by Bulldog. Just constant pressure, good timing, good accuracy, wasn't overextending, you know, through when he was in range, wasn't walking into range, you know, setting shots up nicely. And I really liked the way Word Life moved and looked, but unfortunately, Rob, it just, you know, if you're going to throw half the strikes of your opponent in this current meta, you're not really going to get any kind of advantage in the stamina department. So it's, yeah, unfortunate for him. But Bulldog's game plan, pressure boxing, wins again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, Word Life utilizing, or, you know, relying a little bit too much on that block. Did a phenomenal. You could tell he's real good at avoiding shots. He's real good at his movement,
very high
his
IQ.
distance. Yeah, his fight IQ is very high, but he just didn't throw enough in this current meta, like you said. And Bulldog just came forward and landed a bunch of shots with Conor McGregor in the first and second round. Out of the gates perk, a lot of power on those punches, and somehow, I don't even know how, that block got eaten away. And when that block gets eaten away, all that damage is going to just go right through, and then you're going to be relying on straight chin stat to stay up, and it's over at that point.
Yeah, like you said, it's over at that point. Fun facts for tonight. We've got a few statistics for you. The numbers guys have been crunching away in the background, grabbing the numbers for this season of ESFL, some of the stats and figures that you might want to see here. I'll show you one for now. We've got the percentage, the winning percentage of fighters here. So as you can see, Ferguson used in 10% of the fights, a 48% win streak. McGregor used in 10% of the fights, 52%. Volkanovski with a 65%. Look at the percentage win on Cormier. Not many fights, only 1%, but 83% success. 0% success with people who picked Adesanya, Rob. Everyone who picked Adesanya this season has lost in the ESFL.
Jeez.
I know, right?
Makes sense.
I know. 25% win ratio on Habib. Habib's lost. And then 76% win ratio with Yoel Romero. Garbrandt up there at 66 as well. Great fighter to pick up. So there you go. There's the meta laid out for you in numbers and stats. You know, that Romero pick, that Garbrandt pick. And you got to look up there, Volkanovski, you know, 7% used, 65% win ratio. And right there, Holloway, 31% win. That's not great. Dillashaw, 36%. So interesting numbers just from a stats perspective. But I think we can say, you know, I think Adesanya's, at some point, if he's not now, he was a 5-star fighter. You know, the frame really making a lot of difference, you got to think, Rob. You know, not necessarily having the stats, because he has the stats of any other high-level striker, but the frame, the body type, clearly making a difference in terms of the meta and win ratio there, Rob. Oh, I can't hear you. You've gone silent. Is that me or is that you?
We're good. Hello.
Okay. Hello. You okay? Yeah, we're back.
Yo, what I was going to say, sorry about that, folks. What I was going to say is, when I use Adesanya, and I'm a pretty good striker in EA Sports UFC 4. I struggle with players that are in my face. I can't keep them off of me with those long shots. It's got to be the meta of the game, how the game flows, how much damage you can put out. The pressure boxing is very tough. And I'm sure we'll see some updates and patches, and Adesanya will make his resurgence.
Yeah, it's not good to have the guy on the cover. Technically not viable, really, is it? I mean, let's go. Nobody tell Adesanya this because he'll be upset, you know. But you'd love to see it because, you know, to use Adesanya effectively, just typically you'd have to be quite a precise, methodical striker, use a lot of intelligence and counter shots, which is, you know, how you want the game to be. But unfortunately, that doesn't really seem possible at the moment, at least playing with Adesanya. So it must be something to do with the framing, like we said, the long shots, you know, that mitigates your power on the inside and the stopping power.
Right.
So when people crash into you, you don't have the ability to exchange. Also, when you throw out a shot, it takes longer for the arm to come back, which means you can't throw in as quick succession, especially on the inside with the short shots. So that might have something to do with it. But there you go, the stats there. We've got some more stats. We've got finishing stats as well. We'll show those a little later. But it's time now to get on to very cool. It is cool, isn't it? I know, right? We care. So a very, very highly anticipated fight right here. The unranked Mr. Ed Parker making his return. Only his third fight this season, taking on the 1-0 undefeated Perseus, Rob.
Yeah, and this is Ed Parker we're talking about, one of the greatest fighters, a legend of the game, Bailey, and he hung it up last year in Ea Sports UFC 3, and now he is ready to make his comeback. He is 1-1, currently unrated, but he has an elite sense of range. He fights behind his jab. He improves his grappling, and he's ready to showcase that. And I call him the quicksand in UFC 3. I haven't seen him compete too much in UFC 4, Bailey. But what do you have to say about Ed Parker? I know you've seen him fight many times.
I have to say he's only got that number 9 right there next to his name, which means, you know, he's not fought that much unless he's playing on some kind of Smurf account. I know he's streaming a lot, so, you know, I don't know if that makes a difference. I think Ed Parker's, you know, one of the best to ever do it in this game franchise, but that doesn't mean he can't get beaten, and that doesn't mean that, you know, the meta is not playing with him or he's having trouble executing what he feels like his game plan should be. And Perseus has looked really, really good in his debut, so this is an interesting matchup. You know, Perseus gets a shot at someone who many people want a shot at. Very lucky tonight. And Ed's looking good right now, fighting from that frame. He's not stepping into the jab, he's just snapping it. Nice job by Perseus with the front kick, stepping in with a straight left from outside. Both men just trying to find their range and their distance in this fight so far.
Right, and Perseus, I think he's fighting out of the LS camp. His last win was over Leon Stoles to earn him this fight against Ed Parker.
Check lead hook, straight left. Both bouncing off the block, and there's a slip straight. Nice push kick off the lead leg.
Nice deep.
This time fakes it. Ed caught that one earlier and then trading the jabs again on the inside. Very technical fight. Both men doing great job reading those push kicks from both fighters.
Nice defense. Again catches that one.
I love it. Look at him go. Double jab. Straight.
Technical.
It is real technical. There's a head kick.
By Perseus.
Teep to follow it up. Straight left to the body. Nice counter shot. There's Ed, baby. Right there. Beautiful work. Straight lead hook to the body. Straight to the body. Lead hook to the head.
That combo is nasty.
Absolutely nasty right there. Good job catching the teep again. Both men using the teeps. They're fighting very similar. I'm not going to lie. Perseus looking very, very, very similar to Ed right here.
And he's doing well against Ed Parker right now. He's landing, doing damage. You're not taking too much. Perseus is the real deal.
Yeah, and the fake's really telling the story of the fight right here. When one of them fakes, you'll see they're baiting attacks out from their opponent, and then it's capitalizing on those windows that have been left. So the fakes will tell the story, I'm sure, when they're not this close. At least there's an uppercut. Rocking the chin of Ed, sending it back. There's an uppercut. Oh, beautiful slip. Left hand to the body. Punishing the stamina and body health right there of Perseus.
That's something you don't see too much from people, is slipping to the body.
There's again.
Nice.
Rear uppercut to the body. Ed's now really working that, Rob. That's his new game plan right now in this fight. The body.
And Ed's always been someone that's been good at attacking the body. Even in UFC 3, he was real good at that.
See, the fakes right there pulled that out. I'm telling you, that these fakes are going to tell the story of who gets led into a trap and who makes a mistake. That's to the body right there. Rear uppercut to the body again. Now coming back to the body. Still jump turning side kick. And Perseus having to
body work.
Yeah, it's real bad, right?
That is nasty stuff from Ed Parker.
Back to his patented double jab straight to the body as well. And now the uppercut commitment from Perseus trying to keep it off him. Overhand, nice. But again, he tried to do that last time. He dropped to the head and then go straight to the body. Ed caught it for the second time there.
Oh, man. I'm surprised that Perseus still has that much body health left after that onslaught.
There it is. Bam.
Oh, look at that one.
And, I mean, he was mid-combination. I don't know what he threw before it, but it was a jab, rear hook. It shouldn't have been that big of a vulnerability window, but Ed timed it beautifully. What do you think, Rob?
Oh, I think Ed Parker is just so... You can tell when someone's so good because their fight style is just so unique. You could tell that it's them fighting even if their name wasn't posted above the health. I mean, Ed Parker just has a very intricate style, and he's faking a lot. And look, he's just attacking that body.
Yeah, Perseus needs to find an answer. And there it is. Caught him outside of range, and poor Ed's down again. No block. This could be it. He's going to have to frame. This could be it. Oh, my God. Wow.
Perseus almost gets the dub over Ed Parker, but somehow Ed Parker survives.
Man, a good job by Ed, stopping the posture up right there as well, keeping himself safe. It's a one pump fake from Perseus. This time no fakes, double denies by Ed. He's controlling the pace. Going to give himself time to recover, and it only takes one, Rob. And do you know what broke that head kick, man? It was a fake, beautiful fake from the outside, set the range of Ed's feet. Knew exactly where he would be when that head kick came up.
Beautiful fakes by Perseus. And there's the ref going to stop the fight there and back to the feet. And Perseus is winning this second round right now for Ed Parker. Respect being shown.
3 minutes. Oh, he wants it. I mean, he knows he's got a good opponent in him. He's got some respect back. I'm sure that body health is still low, though. Make no mistake, Ed's looking for it. There's a wise move by Perseus. Oh, pulls out the... I mean, last week we talked about everyone diving on the up kick. And already, they've all made the adjustment. Look at that, baiting the kick out and then diving on top afterwards.
They have, and now Perseus is still in control on top. Gets to a better position. Right, doing well against Ed Parker.
I mean, what do you do if you're getting rocked, if you're taking the body? You know, if you've won the round, take him down, right?
Yeah, mix it up. Why not? Why give Ed Parker that opportunity to do magic to your body like he did in first round? You're already ahead.
Got to think as well, you've not got 2 rounds of body health in you. You maybe got 1 round, so don't give him a chance to do any more damage. There's Ed, faked out with the head movement.
There you go. Ed's on the attack now.
Pouring this time, faking the lead hand. Jump spin kick.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh,
man, Perseus grabbing the clinch. He knows he's got to get out of here, Rob. Beautiful, double knee. And then a hip toss over the top. Side saddle position. He's got minute 20.
But Balian, because he took so much damage to that body, his stamina is a lot further behind than Ed Parker.
Oh, double deny! Let's see what he's going to get. Oh, full mount.
Oh, my goodness.
Full mount posture. Ed, this is bad.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he cannot recover from here. This is so bad. This is so bad. 50 seconds, still no stamina. He can't even shunt his way out. Perseus cannot give him time, Rob. There we go. Postured up again. 2 straights, 3 slip from Ed.
Ed's being defensive right now. Nice slip. Good, cool, calm, and collective. Mind control.
What a fight. 20 seconds.
Perseus takes round 2 in a dominant fashion. Balian 1-1 going into round number 3.
Oh, it's not over yet. Back on the feet.
The taunting.
I can't wait. Go. All right. This is how you get everyone at home fired up and excited. And I just want to point this out, guys. Perseus, 1-0. Never competed in the ESFL till this season. Ed has been here since UFC 3. Fighting top-level competition. Perseus doing a great job and a great showing for himself. Representing Greece, I believe, tonight as well. Ed,
oh, man. Perseus.
Looking to put it back on him.
The Spartan.
Oh, nice shot to the body.
And Ed Parker can end this at any moment, Bay, with a crazy combination. We know that.
Ed's really being patient. He's looking for that overhand right. Left, excuse me.
Ooh, body kick.
Oh, he's tickling it, Rob. He's tickling it.
Oh, he keeps going to the body, and Perseus isn't blocking.
He can't trade like this.
There he goes.
But he might be able to find a home for the uppercut. Perseus knows that's his shot right now. As Ed knows it's his there as well. Oh, there it is.
Uppercut you were talking about.
Oh.
This is wild, Bay.
There's the fakes. Look at that fake. Overhand.
Big overhand.
Oh! Wow. Could not capitalize.
How did they not rock him? Oh,
just stepped out to the right, just out of range. Nice head kick. Back in the clinch. Immediate takedown this time. No strikes to set it up. Back to the feet, though. Oh, I don't know how that rocked him there. I mean, he had half block health. I guess it didn't go there. Nice roll out with the ground B. There's the T. Oh, they both rocked each other. They rocked each other. They rocked each other.
He buckled him. Oh, man, I didn't even see that.
Oh, man, I love it. So closely contested. Plenty of block left on Perseus as well. Just, oh, this is it. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh, we caught it.
Catches him, though.
2 minutes 30. Oh, that's it.
That's
it. That's it. I mean, that was a slip of the clinch attempt from Perseus, and then he just looped the big left hook back round to the body. There it is again. There it is again. And using that rear body uppercut. I mean, not many people use it. It gets talked about like it's a myth. But Ed using it to the full effect right there, Rob.
Oh, I mean, Ed Parker just coming forward and just landing those brutal body shots in round number 3, just extinguishing any doubt anyone had that he was going to win this fight, and just ends Perseus' career. I mean, not ends his career, but
Jesus,
ends his life in the octagon. I mean, Perseus actually, that was a really good performance by Perseus. He did very well. One round number 2, almost had Ed Parker out of there a couple times, but Ed Parker stayed true to his game plan, kept attacking that body, and faced adversity, taunted, and stayed confident. That's why Ed Parker is the myth, the man, the legend, the quicksand of the ESFL. He will take your soul, he will take your stamina, and he will get that win, bae. Good job, Ed Parker.
I think Ed's going to be happy with that one, like you said. I mean, what a great fight, though. Shout out to Perseus as well. Perseus showing up tonight, exceeding many people's expectations, I am sure. Great fight by the matchmakers right there, putting that one together. I mean, we saw at the start, like we commented on how similar their styles were. They really sort of complemented each other in there. Lots of fakes, lots of feints, really setting things up. Perseus with the giant head kick in the second round, which was beautifully timed. Yes. And you know a good player when they hurt you, you know how well they capitalize. And he swarmed Ed, swarmed him, put him down. He was a fraction away, Rob, with that ground and pound from securing that victory himself. So props to Perseus, he almost had it out, but Ed did a great job surviving. If Ed hadn't used the frames and the sways defensively on the ground as he did, he would have been out. So props to Ed as well for the defense on that, because he did have to use some defense, not just cover up right there. Great fight. Love that. Fire the night.
Yes, sir. And that's Perseus, ranked 24 in the PS4 bracket, and Ed Parker had some trouble with Perseus. That just shows the kind of talent that we have in the ESFL right now. I mean, it's literally the who's who of the game in this league, and I'm just so excited to see Ed Parker's rise. But yeah, Perseus definitely has rose even in that L, and I cannot wait to see Perseus fight again. Very, very interested to see how this prospect does in the future. I mean, he fought very well against one of the best.
Very well indeed. Very well indeed. And, you know, you got people like Ed showing up this weekend because, you know, projected next weekend, we've got Epoch. You know, Epoch's coming, Project Epoch, and people like Ed, they want to get some practice in, I am sure, before this big money tournament and then the subsequent money events that are coming up. So these guys, they're taking it seriously, Rob. You know, they want to show what they can do. So there we go. Right, let's move on because it's time for a super duper special sort of mid-main card. We've got this fight and then 3 more, I think, to end the show. But right now, Rob, we have the former champion of Xbox, Mr. Dabakin, making his debut on PlayStation tonight as he takes on very highly touted prospect Anza.
Yeah, coming over to the PS4 side to see how he fares. Anza just coming off a big win over Zayaf in that rematch. Looking very good, fighting out of Vegas MMA. I cannot wait. Anza 5-4, dangerous striking, polished grappling, exciting style. But Dabakin, is he really 6-0, elite player in every aspect of the game? Is that really Dabakin 6-0 undefeated, Balian?
That is correct. Maybe they haven't been updated because I believe Suave Jamie beat Dabakin.
Right.
Is that correct?
Champion. Right.
Yeah, that's why he's now moved over to PlayStation. There's a vacant title. I think he wants to get his hands on it. But like I said, I think both of these men are competing in Project Epoch. So yeah, I mean, they want to get these wins in and show up as well here. But here we go. Bantamweight is the weight class. And let's see, statistically, who did they pick? Oh, we can't hear much.
I believe
we got TJ from Dabby, 36% win ratio for TJ pickers this season against another one. So dead even on the board. One red-faced TJ, one not. So kind of them to help us separate them. and keep them apart. Dabakin right in trading immediately in the pocket. Look at this, Rob. Going backwards and forwards. Lead hook right hand from Dabby, sticking them. Trying to get those pull counters in already. And there's a difference in this fight. No fakes at all. Just all power.
Right.
Nice.
There's that front kick.
And a head kick to follow there as well. Both trying to pull right hand over the top by Dabby. Another pull not happening.
Oh.
Anza in the face there. Completely shattering the block of Dabby, who's got his hands full already with Anza. Oh, nice lead leg question mark kick. We don't always see that. Dabby looking to be the counter fighter now.
That faked me out. I thought he was going low with that one.
There we go. And we'll see a nice 1-2. The 3 doesn't land. Check hook bouncing off the block again with the lead hand technique. Anza trying to return, but they're both being so good defensively, Rob. It's just tic-tac-toe right now, but the block's broken right there. Anza trying to follow through, gets the left hand over the top.
Oh, Anza's all over him. A lot of volume.
Yeah, but I think Dabakin's kind of accepting this pressure a little bit. You know, he's giving the ground. Right here, he's giving the ground. Nice slip right hand over the top as Anza steps back in, trying to end with that lead hook. Slip right doesn't land. Block broken right there. He's so low on his head. He's going to get the pocket. Jesus, sorry. Couldn't even get me words out.
They are in the phone booth just banging on each other's block.
Oh, man. They do not give a shit. They do. They just add it. Just add it in the middle of the ring.
And it's Dabakin getting the better of these exchanges, as you can see.
Both trying to time that teep up the middle. And Anza
nice front
nailing
kick.
him. Yeah, right there. Flicked it. Try and land that right hand off the block after the jab. Double jab this time to set it up. There's the right hand. Tries to hit the straight to the body on the return, but doesn't get it. So the pressure keeps coming forward from Dabby. No reason to break it there. That jab splitting the block in half. Pull counter, left hand. 2 shots to the body. And now we got some lag going on here, for me at least. Tell us what's happening there, boy, because we can see nothing.
Yo, I mean, I think I'm a little bit behind you. I mean, he's getting bodied right now. Anza's on the pursuit, lands a front kick to the face. Dabby's trying to keep the head off that center line, trying to regain himself here.
I don't know what's
but he
happening.
returns the favor and knocks down Anza with an uppercut, Balian.
We're seeing a little bit up kick, stops him from jumping on the top. And this is still the first round. This is still the first round. 1 minute 20, both men back in the center. Nice pull counter. Oh, the lead question mark kick again. Anza trying to find an entrance, but Dabby's sticking it with a straight right, stopping him come forward there. The footwork baiting out that 1-2. Creates a bit of space to try and land the head kick, but doesn't get it. There's double uppercut off the lead hand. Sits him down, returns to the body himself there as well. Oh my goodness, Rob. Someone's going out. Someone is going out right here. 30 seconds left.
And these fights, the way Anza fights, it's always this chaos. He's always in there just like Justin Gaethje, just brawling and putting his life on the line, and somehow he comes out on top, but sometimes he doesn't. This is craziness.
Look at all these hand fakes right here, trying to cover up the top check cook. Left hand to the body. Wow, man. Ooh, what a first round. Both men going backwards and forwards. This is the former Xbox champ. I mean, he's getting his hands full right here with Anza, Rob.
Yeah, he does definitely have his hands full, but he's getting the better of these exchanges right now. Dabakin holding his own against the Anza, the Vegas MMA standout.
Oh man, look at these little touches on the block from both men. Check lead hooks there. Uppercut just barely misses. I mean, like, well, I can't even keep up to date here, but it's really, really Anza just trying to counter off the pace that Dabakin is setting. Dabby leading with his straight right, trying to fight nice and quick and sharp. And Anza just trying to catch him. Just trying to catch him. Hasn't found him yet. Nice right hand, left hook straight. Comes back into the pocket to re-enter with a block blow. Tries to stay in there and then finally pierces the block. Now marching forward is Dabakin. Another one. Robbie's dropping him. This could be it. He's nearly out. Oh, I love it.
Slam. And Dabakin's doing just a great job, you know, going to the body as well. He was mixing in some jab, body uppercuts, and he's damaged Anza both to the head and the body now. And he ducks that head kick, Balian, and that's where he gets scary.
I mean, now again, just getting picked up from the outside. He's really trying to just counter him, Rob. He's sitting on the back foot trying to counter his Anza, but Dabby's just picking him out as he marches forward.
Oh, this could be it, babe.
Big trade, right hand, no block left. Yeah, that's a real good work to finish by Dabby. Good work from Dabakin right there to finish. I mean, he just knew that he was going to look for some kind of evasive head movement, so just waited on it. Waited, touched him up, found the finishing shot, And what a competitive fight up until it wasn't there. Rob Dabakin securing the victory for himself here on PlayStation, making a splash, taking out a top ranked Lurk. So he's just waiting for it. You know, he knows it's coming there. Left hook, straight right. I'm sure he could have followed up with a lot more as well. So great fight and good finish by Dabakin. Really showing his class there once the chaos started to die out. You know, Anza was really looking to counter. And the pressure and the forward pressure pace of Dabakin won that fight for him. At least that's what I thought, Rob. What did you think, mate?
Yeah, Anza always comes out. He's always in your face, always creates chaos in there. And this time he's unable to get out with the win. And Dabakin showing that even in the Xbox side that those guys can keep up with, you know, one of PS4's highly touted strikers. And he came over and showed that Xbox guys have striking as well. And he took out Anza, you know, ranked 6 on the PS4 bracket. And now Dabakin in prime position to maybe challenge for a title in the future if he gets a couple big wins over here. And I know we have like Zayaf and PrimeBoxer and Go and Pablo G and Rayan and a Bathing Adam, but Dabakin making a big statement there.
Yeah, speaking of that, we have 3 fights left. The excellent main event, of course, PrimeBoxer and GOAT 1099. Then we got Rayan up there on the co-main event. But it's all about the co-main event right now with the continual, almost fan favorite, I feel in a way, because he's such a nice guy, is Zayaf, isn't he? Do you ever hear anyone root against Zayaf? No one's like, oh, screw that guy. You know, you never hear that, you know. Oh, I see you turning the crowd volume all the way down. No, sir. Turn that back up, thank you, as these guys are getting ready. We need that crowd volume, don't we, Rob? What is this? Is it help them concentrate, do you think?
I think the pressure is too much. They can't handle the loud atmosphere, the Roman-like gladiaristic noise that you hear from the outskirts. We need that. I do need that.
The simulation.
I want that.
I know. It's not fair. Anyway, right. Yeah, like we said, it is Zayaf taking on a Bathing Adam, formerly known as a Bathing Ash. We had a tournament at the end of UFC 3 to crown a champion for the whole season. We took all the former UFC 3 champions in the ESFL throughout the course of the game's life cycle, put them in one Grand Prix tournament to see who would come out on top. And on that night, the winner was Mr. Bathing Ash, Rob, and he looked phenomenal that night. He looked unbeatable, and he was unbeatable that evening. So Zayaf, I feel, keeps coming up against these number one guys, these top contenders. I feel like half the time he beats them, half the time he doesn't. He always learns something along the way. How do you think this one's going to go for him tonight?
Yeah, Zayaf, you know, coming off a short notice loss to Anza, a very close fight. He posted on Twitter that he believes that he will be the future ESFL PS4 champion. He has so much belief in himself. He's ranked 7th. He's still, you know, in the top 10, and he's always getting better. Young kid, hungry kid, and whenever you have that kind of a combination between talent and motivation, it's a very dangerous recipe for success. But he is going against a Bathing Adam, and now a Bathing Adam is ranked 13 billion, but this guy has won numerous tournaments throughout the scene. And I feel like he's very underrated. Would it be underrated? Yeah, yes. He's underrated. Not overrated. He's representing the 4D camp, and this guy is just incredibly good, and we're about to see that right now. And he could beat Zayaf and steal the momentum from the young prodigy.
Yeah, don't be fooled by these records, guys. If you're new to the ESFL, both of these guys are very high level and could compete with anyone on this main card, you know. They've been up and down both seasons. Zayaf 7-5 just shows how much work he's been putting in. And a Bathing Ash there, 3-3, but like we said, you know, he's shown that he can be and beat on any given night the best of the best. We're about to find that out right now.
And yes, this is a rematch. I forgot to say, a Bathing Adam has lost to Zayaf in the first round by KO. So we'll see if you can make that adjustment in round or
jab
number 2
from Zayaf immediately. There's the teep up the middle. Going to create some space, and we'll see who's going to grapple, if anyone does. You know, Zayaf sometimes likes to put it on him. Nice head kick entry. I like it right there. Zayaf ready for the counter shot to Souza. Look at that, baiting him out. Beautiful. That was a deny. He didn't deny that. He just bailed on it. Takes him to the cage and drags him down first. Ash trying to get that quick get up. Nothing doing. And now 2 hooks in. This is bad right here, Rob.
It is. Zayaf utilizing that Jacare Souza pick on the ground now. A lot of time on the clock. And this is a scary situation for a Bathing Adam underneath, but he's able to get to a better spot here.
And he knew he would transition immediately, but that did turn him away from the cage. You know, Bathing Ash had that immediate get up. Zayev knows that, does immediately transition to get himself away from that stand up straight away, but you know, denied by Ash, but it did rotate them slightly. So he's no longer against the cage, can't get the cage get up, and now we're back where we started on the straight takedown. And this time he doesn't get the half guard roll, and he's going to get flattened out here already with 3 minutes on the clock, like you said.
Oh, no.
Zayev putting some short shots in, Ash rolling to his back right here. Half stamina and a mounted posture up from Zayev, who's going to rain this shot, catches a rock, still half stamina. Could we see a sub attempt right here? Is he going to hit the armbar? Pushing on the face, there we go, no, denied. Good job by Ash, who can do nothing but defend right now, Rob.
Yeah, and that's some vicious ground and pound early from Zayev. I mean, you already see a cut on the eye, above the eye of Robert Whitaker, and this has all been Zayev from the bell. And Zayev again posturing up Balian and using that posture up to advance position now in full mount.
Yeah, beautiful job slicing straight through, and it was so close on that armbar. I can't believe he denied it, Rob. I mean, if he didn't deny the armbar, that could have been the fight right there. Somehow, no stamina, he gets a denial. Let's see if Zayev looks for it again. Half stamina, he's going to pressure on the face, trying to get it. This time, going to take side control. Okay, and then a dig under for half guard. For Ash, arm triangle fake. Uses it to take full guard. Good work by Ash.
Yeah, Ash is defending himself well, but he's still getting pounded out every now and then. Zayev still in control. But yeah, Ash is defending himself.
Couple of short shots to the body again. Really making a statement. Repostures. 2-3 coming up top. Good ground and pound work by Zayev, and then postures down. You know, going to reset.
Yeah, scoring and scoring and scoring. Zayev is like LeBron James out there.
Yeah, this is his round for sure, but Ash hasn't actually taken that much long-term head or body damage. So if I'm Ash at this point, you're trying to ride the round out, right, Rob?
Yeah, definitely. Just get that first round under the bag. You know, make a Bathing Ass sweat a little bit. Let him know that, hey, if I take you down, you're not getting back up the whole round. That's definitely going to play a mental aspect of round number 2. But finally, at the end there, Bathing Adam able to roll him over right into the choke.
Yeah, Kimura actually on the far side, but yeah, I don't know about that. Giving up a little bit of stamina to try and force that full guard transition. You know, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. But of course, I'm not a Bathing Ash, and this man was the champion of champions at one point, Rob. So he's digging on it, he's diving on it, wants to end on top.
Yes, sir.
And look at Zayev, not a scratch on him.
Nope. Perfect round so far from Zayev. Did not take any damage. And now round number 2. A Bathing Adam has to get something going here. Get some respect from the young boy.
He showed some good timing on his feet. Walks right into that 1-2-3. Zayev just planting, knowing it's coming forward. Check hook. All day gets underneath. Ash really putting on the pressure. So a bit of a level change from Zayev.
Ooh, Ash opening up now.
A little too much though, right, Rob? A little too much.
Yeah. He's able to defend that takedown though.
And Zayev being so patient. He just looks so confident, you know?
Yeah, he does. And he is confident. He's been training so hard for this. Oh, lands a nice hook there.
Nice 1-2 as
well. It seems
well.
like Bathing Adam is just trying to throw and just get something to stick.
Pulls guard. Nice job by Ash. Enters back in though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
No leg kicks.
Especially right there.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that one.
Oh, 1-2. And now he's got Zayev throwing a little bit. There he dives in the takedown. Now he's getting him a little flustered.
Oh, yeah.
Dives again. Good defense. Bails on it though. This time takes the back. Same as last round, but it gets out. Oh my God.
Oh.
Slips
Beautiful
the tee.
job by Zayev. Yo, Bailey, in this round, Adam is doing a really good job putting on big pressure and defending himself. Oh, he's just unloading.
He did unload. Look at the head health though. Really trying to do some damage. Wants to win this round for sure. Gets swept again, this time on the back. Watch the choke here. Drags him down. Gets all his stamina back though. Has time.
Good job by Zayev.
Nice elbow, man. That just sounded awful, that. Now double hooks in. No deny from Ash. Again, he's hit that once. He's hit that. And now the armbar. He's going to try and catch it underneath and turn him and roll him with this. But we'll see that. Oh, good defense. But look at Zayev. He is staying on top of this. Ash needs to move a little bit more and mix it up. He needs to switch sides, maybe try and find another route out of there, because Zayev has got a read on this defense right here. And there's a little bit of lag, which can make submissions a little bit harder. But now he's pushing a little too fast. I think he might get it. He might get it, but he's going to have to be careful. And there it is.
He's going to get it.
There's the tap. Good work by Zayev, Rob. Wow.
That was such an exciting round because he was forcing Zayev to stand up. He wasn't letting him out. He was defending takedowns, putting a lot of damage on the block. A little, throwing a little over or overthrowing a little bit. That stamina was getting really low, which was allowing Zayev to get those takedowns. But man, Zayev locks it in with Jacare, gets that submission, and it's pretty hard to get submissions in this game, in my opinion. So good job to Zayev controlling a bathing Atom.
I think, I think it is hard to get submissions unless you have the right conditions for the submission. And he did right there. He had grapple advantage. He had him at half stamina. And when you're playing with someone like Jacare, who has, 95 sub or something, it's not that difficult, I mean, Rob's got good sub defense. But when you got the stamina advantage as well, you're welcome. It gets a little harder. So there we go, a win for Zayev. For Zayev, that's another name on the resume. Really, I'm sure that's how he'll look at it. 8 and 5 now. And like you said, he tweeted it out. He wants to be the champion, and performances like that will get him there for sure. It's going to be a tough road, but he just beat another former champion in a bathing Ash right there, and I'm sure he'll be very pleased with that one. A good performance from him as well. And you just saw, in that second round when he came out, how confident he just seemed. Just flowed, didn't force anything, was really just, welcoming the onslaught of Ash. It wasn't until, Ash caught him and he started to stuff some takedowns that he looked a little flustered, and Ash really put it to him, tried to get him out of there. Again, so close to finishing him, but Zayev able to, just stay calm, composed, clinch up, throw back some good strikes, get the takedown, and secure the win once again. So congratulations to Zayev, another win on the resume.
Yeah, and Zayev is it's a testament to his courage or motivation. I mean, the kid, he wants to get to the top so bad, and he gets, it's hard, and sometimes you lose in these one and dones. You never know what's going to happen, but his ability to get back on the horse, continue training, stay positive, get better, and come in here and beat a former champion to put himself in prime position once again to possibly challenge for a title or get another fight to get closer to that title, just shows that this guy's got some heart. Zayev, I'm proud of you. Good job. And I can't wait to see you fight again. A bathing Atom, you fought well, but the young prodigy is just a little too good at this moment. We'll see you back another day.
Yeah,
young Zayev.
It's been fun. It's been fun watching Zayev's journey throughout this season. Is there anyone more hardworking? I mean, how many fights has this kid had?
I don't know.
He's in there against all these champions. I mean, these guys are obviously very, very good. But if you've been a champion, sometimes you feel like you're just good enough. You don't really need to practice.
Right.
You've already won once. You're good enough to compete. You probably feel quite sharp, feel pretty confident in your skill set. How much better can you really get? You might think to yourself, but that's definitely not the attitude of Zayev. Win, lose, he's showing up every week. He's training hard. He's taking it seriously. He's taking it seriously. He wants to win. He wants to be champion. An attitude like that will definitely get him very, very far. So now it's time for the co-main event of the evening. Speaking of somebody else who has been grinding this game, someone who puts the work in, that's Mr. Rayan right there. And you'll be able to see right here, because he's level 55, Rob. I mean, that's kind of crazy right there. He's level 55 on the 3rd level of prestige. I can't believe it. But take it away, Rob. These two competitors, I mean, they don't need introductions, but I'm sure you can give them some.
Yeah, we got the dangerous Rayan, 6-3. I mean, he has made a name for himself in the community. He his last bout went to decision in which he beat Alwise. He's on a 2-fight win streak, well-rounded, evolving ground game. Looks like they're going to be in the welterweight division, but he's going against Papa Doc, representing the Dark Fight Camp, which is led by Romero, the ex-champion who has, left the belt here for GOAT or Prime to acquire. But Papa Doc is one of the best fighters. Papa Doc is one of the fighters that beat Zayev, I am pretty sure, but he's coming off a decision loss to the #1 ranked GOAT 1099. Papa Doc has elite grappling, controls the pace, and can end the fight anywhere. It looks like Rayan's locking in Gilbert Burns and Papa Doc, Kamaru Usman. Here we go. It's going to be it's going to be a big fight. Maybe the next title contender is going to be spat out. Whoever is the winner here.
My apologies, I had to disappear, but I am back. I am ready. It is the co-main event. ESFL 96. How far we have come and how much further we have yet to go. Respect shown by both men, two men that have met each other many times in this cage. Let's see how it goes. I like the Gilbert Burns pick. It's a new pick. It's a new statted fighter. And Rayan's going to have to really put out all the stops. Papa Dog ate the right hand.
Ooh,
didn't like it.
Right.
And now he's on the takedown.
There we go. Will he get it? No, Rayan defending himself well and landing a straight body hook.
Man, this clinch work from Papa Doc, so nice.
Oh,
Getting
nice
down,
hooks.
level changing. Body lock against the cage, gets nothing. Break here. Really, you know, Usmaning Papa Doc right here, using the full skill set.
Trying to, but Rayan's defending himself very nicely
Again,
here.
I love the
Nice shot.
level changes after every lead hook there almost, and grabs Rayan, puts him to the cage again. Really wants to make this ugly, grindy, dirty. There's the suplex from the back position. I'm going to try and just snap down and hold here in this top position.
Relentless from Papa Doc, getting this fight to the mat where he wants it. And now inside control, baby.
job
Sharp elbows.
stopping that,
Denied.
Yeah, that denial on that butterfly sweep to get back to the easy full guard for Rayan. He's got to set that up if he wants to land it. He's trading back shots here just to try and find a nice opportunity to transition. But obviously you do not want to eat these shots from Papa Dog right here. It's going to do a lot of damage.
Right, Kamaru Usman is very powerful in this position. And Rayan able to kick him off, get that half guard. A little bit safer, but Papa Dog posturing up. Body shots.
Body shots indeed, short shots as well. Papa Doc just going to hold top position, I'm sure, if he can. Rayan going to have to find a way up. And, you know, you've seen them fight 13-3, I think the record was. I'm just wondering how many times Rayan has been underneath Papa Doc in this position. What strategy he will use to get up. What strategy has he tried before that's worked? What strategy does Papa Doc know he'll try and use to get up? It's a lot of mind games going on right now.
Most definitely high-level jiu-jitsu being played, and it's Papa Doc still able to posture up again in full mount, or excuse me, in full guard.
Just really
just maintain control.
Yeah, Rayan's not really going for anything. You know, maybe he feels like Papa's that good. He's not going to get anything. Far side Kimura attempt. He's going to snap it in. Had a little bit of a stamina advantage. Just a bit of a Hail Mary attempt here, but that's a quick transition right there. Filled the bar up nice and big, and now he's trying to track him down as he moves left to right. Springing up the middle. Going to pull right up on the full left-hand trigger to hide in that corner, which is going to give him enough space to work his way out of this one.
Right. Good takedown, or excuse me, good jiu-jitsu defense here, and no submission is going to be acquired. Papa Doc showcasing his defensive skills here, and now postured up and ready to drop some leather.
Right hand right down the middle and short punching shots. Now right hand into the left hook. Beautiful catch. Rolls right on top. Rayan's got a bit of time to work. 15 seconds
Nice
to be
catch.
precise. And we'll see what happens here. Let's just grab a refresh here, Rob, so we synced up nicely because we're a little off sync as they finish out this first round. Make sure that we're together. You know, commentate this one at the same time. All right, we are back.
It seems like Papa Doc is playing that long game in this 3-round fight. Really trying to slow the pace down, really trying to put it in the mud and be nitty and gritty on that ground game.
Would you believe Gilbert? But he landed more strikes in that round. You know, Papa Doc may have had the top control, but didn't have the strike advantage. Rayan
Interesting.
doing well to throw from the bottom. I mean, that matters sometimes.
It does. It definitely does.
Ooh, ducking under that clinch attempt, but he's got to be careful. Keep lowering in that head. There's the ankle pick. I mean, wasting no time as Papa Doc tonight. He wants to grapple, get in there. Why not? Clinch attempt from Ray trying to grapple back here. But Papa Doc's basically taking no damage here, right, Rob? Oh, just as I say that, 4-piece combination. Coming back with the lead hook. Trying to really march forward here. And Rayan making his presence known at the start of this second round. He's on the back. Nice job.
Oh, Papa Doc again finds a way to put his hands on a Rayan, and Rayan trying to fight him off in this seated position with Papa Doc on his back.
He's just
And this
nasty.
can get frustrating.
There's the full mount. Nice job. Rayan just waited a little too long. You want to wait in that position, you know, against someone as good as Papadoc. He can't straight transition, but just waited a little too long. And now the postured up mount position. 2 short straights and then these hooks coming in. Rayan took it all on his block. No head health damage, but it's still not good to be underneath an Usman player again like this. And there's the side control pass off 2 shots to set it up. Gets a little GA. Short elbow. Couple of return shots, and now using that neon belly fake, Rob. This is not good for Rayan.
No, not good at all. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet where he was so successful, but against Papadoc, using Usman, I mean, it's just so hard to shake this guy off.
Yeah, Papadoc burning a little stamina, inflicting all this ground and pound, but there's a lot of body damage taken for Rayan right here, and he's now evening up the body health with the head health damage. He's waiting for the ref stand up. Maybe he figures it's not coming. Oh, he gets it. Let's see what he can do. 2 minutes to work on top.
Yeah, good job by Rayan. A little bit of a mistake by Papadoc not hitting that flick, but now Rayan able to do something here. Rayan is a great fighter on the ground as well. And here comes some elbows.
He's got the top position. Let's see. Papadoc makes the return to half guard. Rayan just getting the significant, the total strike advantage here. Not the significant strike. I wonder if he'll try and wear out the round like that. Now gets a pass to full mount. Don't sleep on the sub game of Rayan either. He has that in his belt, his tool cell. While he's using this Gilbert Burns pick. Back to full guard though. Postures, and he wants it up. Wow.
Nice job. Rayan getting back to his feet. Lands a big hook as well.
An
and
ankle
Papa
pick.
again diving on those legs.
So he's doing what we saw the what was it?
T4H recognized.
Recognize. I knew it was one of the 4 horsemen. They were just saying that in a second because he cracked him with a head kick, and now he jumps him with a left hook. Now he's here against the cage, trying to get a finish. Not doing a nice break, but what a way to end that round. And you know what? Gilbert probably had that round. I keep saying Gilbert. Rayan probably had that round until that moment because he dropped him at the start of it. Big head kick, left hook. Here you'll see it. Well, no, we won't. Looking desperately at the scorecards there is Rayan. A little confused, but I was going to say, what was I going to say?
You're going to say something glorious.
I don't remember. Third and final round in the co-main event, though. All to play for as the pressure from Papadoc will continue here.
There's so much on the line for this fight. Whoever wins this one could get the next title shot.
Right, that's what we're talking about right there. The early denial on the single leg. Go straight to the back, and then people using that to push. The only way to stop that, really, I guess, is to not give up the center of the octagon, because you're here, and then you're going to get walked to the cage. So, oh, good job as well.
Why you deny that, Balian?
I mean, he's probably thinking about the backpack, but yeah, we'll see Papadoc taking advantage of the single leg bail. So you shoot the single leg, you bail on the animation by tapping R, right trigger, whatever it is to cancel the animation. You'll end up on the back, and then walk your opponent to the cage. Papadoc using that a lot.
Yeah, is that designed into the game?
I mean, it's there. I mean, the thing is, you've got to close the distance. If you give up the space when they shoot that single, you're going to be close to the cage. But if you push them forward, you'll have the center of the octagon. You'll be able to break and get away. It's really hard to stop, though. I mean, I don't really know how to stop it unless you catch them coming in or put so much pressure on them they can't shoot. You might be able to. You might be able to sprawl or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's been
fun to deal with.
Yeah, it's been developed as a tactic as part of the meta. Now it's time for people to find a counter to it. You know.
Gotcha.
Oh! He catches him! I can't believe he caught him, Rob. Backing him up right now. We're giving it away right here. We're saying Papadoc's praise for the takedowns, but Rayan finds another way to rock him in the pocket.
Yeah, Rayan is definitely doing good work on the feet with the limited time that he has on the feet, because Papadoc is just all over that ankle. He's just on that ankle like a vice grip.
Here it comes again. I mean, you feel like Rayan's trying to time something. The teep broke up the timing of that. Back to the cage. Right here again. And listen, if anyone knows a counter to that, I bet it's that dark camp. You know, with Romero, he's probably eaten that from Papadoc all day in the sparring room. I'm sure Romero's got a counter to that right there, Rob. That's the man to ask, if you ask me.
For sure. Yeah, most definitely. And Papa making this look like a real Usman fight. And again, grabs his back.
Inside.
And this time taking him down. Oh, man.
I mean, that's such a horrible, horrible thing to deal with right there. Back to the back sit right here. Nice work.
Beautiful grappling right now from Papa Doc, just finding a way to get this highly touted right hand to the ground time and time again. I mean, it is not easy to do.
The end of the third round coming up here. I mean, this is interesting. You know, you don't know how the judges are going to score this one. You'd think Papa Doc will take it, but if he can't get a finish, I mean, I don't know. Rayan's rocked him a couple of times.
He has.
Needs to find a way out of here, though, before he takes too much damage. With 20 seconds left in this round, goes for an ankle, if only to save himself the 15 seconds of punishment he might have taken from ground and pound. He's not going to sink this in, although actually he's doing quite a good job here. But the round will end, and we will get a decision in our co-main event.
There we go. Interesting. You got to think Papa Doc, right? I mean, he had the control. He had a rock in round number 2.
Let's
but
see
who knows?
You got to see it, like you said, short couple of elbows coming in over the top. Good work right here. Second round, obviously. Good work by Rayan at the start of the round, but the round closed out with that knockdown. And the third round, we've just seen the ground and pound. So based on these replays, I think Papa Doc gets it. I'm sure everyone agrees with me that Papa Doc's probably going to get it, but you never know. You never know, Rob.
You never know.
3 rounds?
Until you know.
3 rounds to nothing. So you got to give it, I'm sure, to Papa Doc right there. There we go.
And there it is.
All right. Good fight from both men. What a co-main event. I mean, Rayan came to fight. You got to think they fought, what is it, 17 times or something? And you know, Papa Doc walking away now 14 to Rayan's 3. So an uphill battle for Rayan. You can tell he puts the time in, Rob. You know, he's 55 at tier 3 prestige. He's really, really playing as much of the game as he can. And like you said, you know, he rocked him. He rocked him a couple of times. He looked good on the feet, on the ground. You know, Papa Doc really made good use of that single leg attempt. And the cancel animation into it. As of yet, there's no counter that I could point to for you other than put pressure on and maybe don't give the space, which is incredibly difficult to do at this level. So if someone else can find a counter to it, you know, I don't know.
Ooh, that seems so tough to deal with. I mean, Papa Doc was just literally diving on the ankle, switching it to the back, and there's literally nothing that Rayan could do there. I mean, what can he do there? And the moments Rayan had on the feet, he did rock him pretty good, but some like hidden Pandora's box that the EA Sports community needs to open up to see how do we deal with that sort of play. Very interesting play from Papa Doc, but he does get the win.
He does get the win indeed, and it wasn't just that. He did use a lot of good dominant ground and pound when he secured the takedown off of that as well. You know, he held top position, and he did well on the feet as well. Obviously, Rayan got a few shots in, a few strikes, a few rocks himself, but it was still competitive in other places as well, and Papa Doc gets it done right there. I'm sure he'll be clamoring for a title shot after that one, especially his teammate, no longer the champ, Rob, wants to slide himself in there as well. Right, let's take a look one more time. We've got a couple more stats for you because we've been accruing some stats this season. We took a look earlier at, what was it we took a look earlier at? We took a look at win-loss ratios with fighters and who has been picked the most. We saw that Adesanya has a 0% win ratio in the ESFL, so maybe don't pick him. I mean, unless you want to be the one to go against the statistics there, which I don't know, maybe. But we'll take a quick look here. We've got some stats for the strikes and the chances of victory here. You'll have to watch on the broadcast, Rob, but you can see here there's been 34 decisions, 47 KOs, 22 submissions, and 95 TKOs. And you can see the techniques there that were used. So in KOs, hooks were 13 of them, uppercuts 10 of them, head kicks 9 of them, punches 7 of them. And then we've got 1 spinning head kick knockout this season, 1 elbow knockout this season, which I believe was the pull counter elbow, which was great. And then only 2 overhands, 2 straights. So it's really the hook or the uppercut, as we could probably suspect. Moving down to submissions, 7 arm bars, 5 standing guillotines, and 4 rear naked chokes, 3 arm triangles. So when you combo them together, a lot of people talk about joint submissions being a little harder to sink in, but there we go. I mean, the chokes definitely have more victories than joint submissions so far this season. 1 Goga Plata, 1 Kimura, and only 1 guillotine. So interesting. Of course, that's a bit skewed because the standing guillotine was very, very good at the start of the season. Now we don't see it as much, but the rear naked choke and the arm triangle in there as well. So yeah, chokes versus a joint looks a big difference there. And here we go as well with the TKOs, punches, ground and pound 35, and there's a big difference. So 4 with the knee, 4 with the head kick. I guess it depends on how the ref ends the fight. But 1 spinning back fist TKO. Not sure how that works, Rob, but them's are the stats this season for the finishes. So we're going to have more of that coming. We have a new system put together by Boiler. I think it was Boiler from chat. Big shout out to Boiler.
Let's go, Boiler.
I think it was Boiler. Probably need some confirmation. Boiler, say something in chat if it was you. I think it was him.
He said,
I need some confirmation. But not only has he, or whoever's been doing that, putting those together, but Boiler's also been supporting the events, giving away prize money. It was him. Okay, there we go. So shout out to Boiler in chat right there. If you don't follow him, he also streams UFC on Twitch, so go check out his channel. Shout out to that man, not only for creating a spreadsheet of statistics and a spreadsheet for making our life easier, Rob, as the commentators as well, but also putting some money up for some of the prize money for some of the earlier tournaments as well there. So there we go. But it is time for the main event. I don't know if I should say that. I stuttered it. Let's pretend I didn't say anything there. We're going to check it out. It is ESFL 96. We have been here all night putting on a great card for you this evening. We've had wins, we've had losses, we've had one new debut, lots of veterans coming back to make their name, but now we will crown a new PlayStation champion. Will it be the veteran GOAT 1099 or the veteran, actually not so much a veteran, the new kid on the block this season at least for UFC 4 PrimeBoxer? Rob, take it away please between these two excellent fighters.
Yeah, you have the person, PrimeBoxer, the competitor, looking very, very good in every single fight. He's 7-2, ranked number 2 in the world on the PS4 side. Last week, he defeated AK Gavin via second round KO, and that put him back in title contention. He did lose to Romero, and I don't know who he lost to, who his second loss was to, but he's got incredible boxing. And he looks like he's getting better and better, and he is on a tear right now. And if he could get past ranked 1, GOAT 1099, who was the first ESFL champion in the UFC 3 era, who is 5-1. He's got a precise jab, is strong bottom and top control, and he's a very elite counter puncher. So GOAT 1099, one of the best players in the world right now. 2 of them, the 2 Titans, about to clash to see who's going to get that strap that was vacated by the undefeated legend Romero.
Undefeated, undisputed right there. ESFL belt is on the line, and bit of a high ping connection for this one, for 2 counter punchers going at each other, Rob. I mean, that's not going to help either of them. Which, you know, if it plays in my mind, PrimeBoxer's counter punching style is more based on prediction of your default response or attack. You know, he slips the straight, he slips the jab, and he sort of guesstimates that when you're going to throw those techniques. GOAT has a great counterfighting style as well, and he does do a bit of that, but GOAT's is also based on reads throughout the course of the fight. So 2 counter punches to inflict the majority of their damage. I got to give the advantage to Boxer because his counter punching style is based on your instincts, which is very hard to change during the course of a fight and going to be even harder to change and adapt to with this lag. But we'll see how it plays out. A new champion will be crowned right here in GOAT 1099 or PrimeBoxer. Prime in the blue, GOAT in the red. Love the matchup. Volkanovski versus Ferguson. Let's get it on.
Yeah, here we go. 5-minute rounds. PrimeBoxer. Tony Ferguson. This is going to be a good one. See how GOAT deals with him.
Nice short shots and already the range of PrimeBoxer. There's that slip right. That's what he's looking for all night. That right hand off the back. Nice job. Runs a single leg down. Oh. Beautiful Granby roll right there. In close. PrimeBoxer showing the takedown defense, which he's going to need. Nice fake. Oh, used the jab to bait out the head movement and then stepped in. Did Prime. Switch kick to the body. Nothing landing. And he's going to drive him to the cage here. Really wants that cage position, Rob.
He does. And that's something that those guys, I think, GOAT 1099 trained with Team Dark guys, but I'm not 100% sure. And that's what Romero does. I
love that. GOAT with the pressure knee, and then no response from PrimeBoxer. So he threw another one. Then he threw the elbow. Then the lead hook to the body. And then as soon as Prime fired back, bam, he's on the single leg, cuts the corner, and we're on the mat. So I love that by GOAT. That was really, really nice work.
Now GOAT gets that deny on the back, landing some shots, and flattens out PrimeBoxer. Am I a little ahead of you right now, Bay?
No. I think he's now just locking in that choke right here.
Right.
Digging it through, just trying to find it. And this is nice and early right now. I mean, he wants to probably test the defenses, that might be a key to victory for him tonight, and he'll feel the more he locks it in, the more he hunts it, the better read he'll get in PrimeBoxer's defenses, the better timing he'll get. And you'll see Goat just try and hit that over and over again. He's going to try and find a home for that choke if it's there. But like you said, the more attempts you go for, Rob, the better chance you got.
Definitely. Good defense by Prime, though. Surviving. This is a long fight.
Yeah, you can tell that.
Goat still in control.
You can tell this is a 5-round fight. The pace is slow for now. And both men have great cardio and will last late into it. Crucifix, not happening. Prime showing good defense, like you said, on the ground. And we all praise his boxing, but he's had to learn the ground game because this is his first UFC game. He's a EA Sports Fight Night player who came over, so he's had to learn the ground game. So holding his own here against a very, very skilled Goat who is a true veteran of these titles. Been around since, UFC 1,
A legend, an absolute legend. 1 minute left. Ooh, top mount acquired for Goat 1099. He's going to fake that posture up.
And this is just a sensible, path to victory for Goat. You take him down, test him out. And some people haven't done this against Boxer. Some people just tried to strike with him, and he's cleaned those people out. He's served up some heads. But Goat now using a grapple-heavy attack tonight, definitely working out for him in this first round.
He served up everybody except Romero. He was the only one that was able to deal with that striking, which shows how great Romero really is at this video game. Round number one comes to a close, babe.
But Romero did mix it up, as he should have done and did. Whenever he had the chance for the takedown or the clinch, he had a full game plan of MMA to counter the really, really high-level boxing of Boxer. And that's what we're seeing from Goat. He's mixing it up. He's getting in there. He's Volkanovski in him as well. He's entering and exiting nicely, but damn, man, they're trading right here. Boxer not able to find a home for a lot of damage right here. I mean, Goat's head health very high. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 for Goat, trading back there, block drop, but he knows that Boxer's taking it to the head. Oh, beautiful job. Oh, he's out.
Oh, 9-9 flatlines PrimeBoxer with the most vicious combo I've seen in a long time.
Wow, that happened so fast. I didn't even have time to react to it. Boom, Goat puts him away, Rob. Look at that. Beautiful work by the Goat. Still the Goat.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
on the way down, an uppercut just cleans his clock.
It was a left hook. The uppercut obviously caught him while he was dropping. I want to see the whole combo. I think it just block broke him, and poor Prime trapped against the cage eats the uppercut on the way down, and that puts him out for good right there. I mean, it's a shame because Tony's got good survivability on this game. Good head health, good chin stack. He had taken a lot of damage to it, but he rocked his block and knocked it around and then took his head off right there. Broke the block against the cage. There's a double lead hook into a rear uppercut, I think, was a final finishing combination. And, Prime's probably going to be a little bit upset about that. He probably feels like he didn't really get going, but Goat puts it on him, cleans it up, and we have a new champion on PlayStation 4. Well, PlayStation 5 now, even, not specified, just PlayStation. Goat, the Goat. Rob, he's got the strap. He's wanted it for such a long time. Couldn't take it off Romero, but he's got it himself right here.
Yeah, I mean, he comes back. That belt probably feels good around his waist. Once again, UFC 3, he was one of the most dominant champions. Now in UFC 4, it's his reign until maybe Project Epoch. I heard rumors that Romero may be coming back for that. But in the meantime, Goat 1099, enjoy that victory. You are now the ESFL PS4 champion, and you beat one of the best PrimeBoxers, someone who has been knocking the competition off like dominoes, but Goat annihilates him in the early rounds with the striking of Volkanovski. So impressive by Goat 1099, one of the best players in the world right now.
That's right indeedy. And that's it for ESFL 96, everybody. You have a beautifully, wonderfully created UFC card coming up tonight, so enjoy that. Enjoy Wednesday's ESFL card as well. We'll be back on Wednesday. And supposedly Project Epoch is supposed to be starting next weekend. Now, the date, like we said, is very tentative. It might yet get pushed back from the 22nd of November. Now, those will be on Sundays, not Saturdays. The finer details are still being worked out. Contracts have been signed. All signs point to it's going ahead. If not Sunday, next Sunday. And if you don't know Project Epoch, I don't have the graphic to hand today. We're doing 8 special cards with an unannounced partner that we are teaming up with to bring you the best esports action. There is a total of $5,000 available for prize money over the course of those 8 weeks. 2 tournaments, 1 PlayStation tournament, 1 Xbox tournament, and then 3 cards as the defender of the belt. We'll try to defend the card, defend the belt. That wasn't the best way of explaining it, but when it's nearer the time, we will let you know. Watch our social media channels, watch our YouTube channels, watch the Discord if you're a part of it. We are bringing together the 20 best in the world, and we're going to see who's the champ. And we can't wait to announce that partner, Rob. You know what I mean? That unannounced partner is...
Oh, man, I cannot wait.
It's going to be good. It's going to
be
good.
Incredible. It's going to be huge.
Indeed. Any last words from you, Rob, tonight?
Hey, keep training. Stay motivated. I love doing this. Balian, it was a pleasure.
Yes,
Guys,
indeed. Yes,
audience,
indeed.
Couldn't do this without you guys. Thanks for being a part of the ESFL YouTube side, Twitch side. You guys are the best. Stay
Both
positive.
sides.
Let's go.
Any predictions from you tonight? RDA, Felder, who you got?
I got RDA just outlasting Paul Felder with his beautiful wrestling, cardio, and determination.
Right, I like it. I think that's probably how most people think it's going to go. Felder might catch him in the clinch, maybe with a knee up the middle, something like that. He's a taller fighter.
Bang.
It might be there. We'll see where it goes. I think there's going to be a lot of cage fighting in this one, but I'm leaning towards RDA as well. But we'll see. Right. Thank you guys. ESFL 96 is in the books. The whole replay of this is on YouTube, as well as many other cards. Every card this season, as well as highlights of some of the best fights this season as well. Catch up. Learn the names. Epoch is coming. It's just around the corner. Until then, we will say to you good night, good evening, and whenever I can find the end, take care. We'll see you soon.